might
Pull
help.
up
And
DNVR.
we're
Look at clacketing
live.
math
Hello,
rocks.
everyone.
No, go on live right now. I need 2 more seconds. Go on live right now.
Over.
And we're
How are we doing,
live.
Hello.
Thank you. I didn't actually need 2 seconds. I just wanted to see if I could panic put Sumner on the spot and see if he'd do it, and it worked.
1 click. Watch, I'll do it again.
Yeah, I can like kind of bully you into clicking a button.
Yeah,
Good to know.
I'm easily malleable.
Where the
Malleable?
fuck is my
Bullyable?
He bullies me on the podcast regularly.
The word model comes from the Greek word which means unshapen ball of clay, and I try to think of that every time I'm in front of the camera.
I just want to point that out and bring attention that Sumner bullies me. In particular, he bullied me on the most recent episode of the podcast and called me a fraud. So,
Did I?
What kind of
What was it
phony?
about?
in so many words, you did. Where we
I
were
wish I was a
talking
frog.
on this most recent episode of the podcast, where we talked about being paid with exposure,
Dylan,
and
are
you were
you a
like,
MILF?
Mick, have you ever been in a
Man, I'm a
situation
frog.
where somebody's offered to pay you an exposure? And I was like, no. However,
There are 2
You're like,
conversations
so
going
you're
on,
just
and
a
Ash
liar.
just made me smile really slow and really big with our other separate conversation.
I was just trying to fucking tell a story, you know, and then he has to admit me throw facts into it. Like, what? Come on.
Hey,
Dylan's a MILF.
Yeah, I am a MILF.
Man, he loves frogs.
Man, I love frogs.
I do. Speaking of the podcast, though, if everybody could do us a favor, because I specifically said I would mention this, if you could help us out by going and leave a rating on the podcast, that'll help. We have it on Apple, but we don't have it enough on Spotify for the podcast to go public and reach a larger audience. So if you could be so kind, leave a rating on the podcast. It'll help us out. Sumner and I absolutely love doing it. It is a blast. I'm just kidding. He didn't bully me. Wink.
I would, though.
But it's a good time.
I want that credit.
He would. He absolutely would. He's the brains behind the operation.
I would
Oh.
believe that Sumner is actually a bully.
Yeah.
He takes all the credit for the podcast.
I like
every
using
time.
toys.
What?
I don't know.
We'll dive into that topic.
I was thinking like I was a little too far ahead of my own joke there. I'm sorry.
You jumped like, oh man.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
but it's good. Anyway, please continue.
Yeah, everyone,
I got
welcome to
none of
Playotic. What's up, Dylan?
I got none of that except for give a like to the podcast on Spotify to help us out. Then you guys went on tangents talking about future episodes of the podcast, and I was like, I don't know what they're talking about.
toys.
He does have
Okay.
toys.
Let me find a link. Oh, you got it. It's already in there. Fantastic. Awesome.
What is
I'm gonna eat
going
my
on right
old
now?
people candy since Mick
Oh, I don't know
bullied
what's
me
going
about
on.
it.
All right.
I'll drink my banana milk since Mick
I wanna
didn't
get
bully
started.
me about it.
I definitely want to get started. So let's fucking do this. Also, welcome Mick. 0077's out this week. So we got Zilsey, played by Mick. So we'll get to meet him later. Let's see here. All right. So let me get some music started, actually. I should probably just do that.
Oh shit, Mick's Phantom Menacing.
Yeah, you're right.
He's Darth Maul Jr. over here.
Why? Because he's cut in half?
Oh no, because I just was looking at his little card and it says Phantom Rogue, and I was like, Phantom Menace. He's Phantom Menacing.
All right.
Sumner gave me shit about making a rogue. He's like, I'm surprised you made a rogue. And I was like, it's fine.
Yeah, we've
Don't
had
worry
so
about
many
it.
I'm surprised
conversations.
you made a rogue. No, it's fine. Dylan's not DMing.
No, don't be that way, baby. It's okay. It's not you, it's me. I hate it. Not because of anything that you do. You're beautiful. Are those new shoes?
You can't even see his feet.
It's I'm not
Shut
wearing
up.
shoes. My feet are the same feet
Your
I've
feet
always
look
had.
great.
That's
Fun fact, I
offensive. He
told a
doesn't
story
have
about a
feet.
guy who loved feet on the podcast. Anyway,
Oh, yeah,
Sumner,
that's
please
right.
go
That's
on.
true. You did.
I'm gonna turn this other light
That
off.
boot too big for his feet.
All right.
So we're playing D&D, right?
No.
Yeah, we are, Mookie. All right,
No,
so important. Last game. Actually, I'll just go through the thing here. So last we saw our adventurers. They met a UNT escapee from a nearby Hargoth camp where the other UNTs are being held. The man, Sutliel, was missing an eye as a result of the torture he underwent for days. Jackie, using her celestial power, healed his eye, creating an insignia over his eye where his eye once was. Given scrolls of magic to help their journey, they head off into the camp along with Sutliel, under the guise of being the group's prisoner, simply wishing to return him. When Sepharis was asked how he escaped, Sutliel suspected that there was a guard that sympathized with Yuan Ti and dropped a key, which he used to escape.
Sepharis was mighty sus of that, but didn't say anything.
Exactly, yeah. So Sepharis, using her prowess and deception and a suggestion scroll, she was able to persuade the leading lieutenant Nathaniel to bring them to the holding building where 6 locked rooms held Yuan Ti warriors. While Jackie scouted to find the room where Sutliel was being held from the outside, Sepharis and Zhu Ming prodded the charmed lieutenant into telling them more about the torture, where they found out that they were trying to find the locations of the remaining Yuan Ti burrows. However, he also revealed that they've been removing a single eye from Yuan Ti refugees and using a forbidden magic that allowed them to see through the other sister eye. At this point, Sepharis, Jackie, and Zhu realized that they intentionally let Sutliel escape, leading them directly to the burrow beneath the mill, where they concocted the plan to infiltrate this very camp. At this point, Jackie's bird found the cage where Sutliel was being held by recognizing the insignia she had placed on his eye that morning. So right now, the guards, instructed by the charmed lieutenant, have rope and swords in hand, and they're about to open the room where Sutliel is being held. There's like a loud noise happening in my ears right now. What's happening?
I'm opening tinfoil.
Oh, okay.
Did it stop?
Yes, it stopped.
It's the tinfoil.
If it's not banana milk, it's foil. Okay. Okay.
I just have to be a problem, Sumner.
Yeah.
Ooh, chocolate.
Very good. All right. So what was the deception that we used to get in here? It was you guys are wanting to buy Yuan Ti, correct? That was what you told them to get in.
Did.
That's right.
I gave them money.
That's right. It was like 40 gold.
Yuan Ti and Yuan Ti accessories.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And Nil is back at the burrow underneath the wheel. We'll be back with you in just a moment.
Okay. You can fuck off.
How many did you say you wanted? The charmed lieutenant says to Sepharis and Jackie.
I bought 20 snakes from you.
20. All of them. Okay, well, you heard him. Well, do we even have 20 still? We're not at full capacity like we once were. Not everyone survived the procedure. He points to his eye. This one's got 4 or 5. They're feisty little guys. You gotta be careful. You sure you're prepared to handle that? The 3 of you? They bite.
Yes. And if there are not 20 snakes to purchase, then I'll simply get whatever the difference is back from you.
Fair is fair. Business is business. Alrighty. All right, boys, you heard him. And then three guards are just shaking, holding the rope, and about to open a door of more Yuan Ti than there are them. Because you guys stopped him from tranquilizing them before getting in, because you were like, that's our merchandise. Don't hurt them.
He's going to damage my property.
Exactly. So
also hurt those people.
Yeah. And right as they're about to click the door, you hear the gate just outside and you hear a lot of shouting happening outside. And all of a sudden, the door opens to the hallway that you're in. Lieutenant! General's here. Requesting your presence. Oh, hold that thought, boys. I'll be right back. He says to Sepharis, Jackie.
Okay.
And he leaves.
Okay.
And the door opens and you begin hearing rain.
Are we now alone in this room?
If you let him go without saying anything, yes.
Yeah, I'm.
Okay.
I told him, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be here when you need me.
Technically, wouldn't the other guards also be in there with us?
Yes, they're the 3 guards that are
so
just
we're
waiting
not
there.
Alone.
Yeah, you're alone with the 3 guards. So you're not alone. Thank you for that despicable.
Wow, Sumner.
Yeah, thank you, Mookie. Yeah, he leaves, the door opens, and you hear rain beginning to and it's beginning to like puddle onto the dirt.
Do you need to? I'm going to inspect my merchandise while we wait for the lieutenant to get back, if you don't mind. I take out the key the lieutenant gave me and head over to the closest cell.
You see the guards begin to kind of shift their eyes towards each other in distrust. Their hands kind of slide to the hilt of their sword. They don't do anything.
I take note of it, but I don't show that I notice it or mind it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just head up towards the cage and like, is it bars or?
Is it the one that they were about to
How's
open,
this
Sutliel? The one you know Sutliel is in?
Yes.
Which Zilsi, you're also in. Okay. So you insert the key, and you hear 3 swords.
No, I go up. I asked if it's barred cages. What is this?
Oh, these are
prison
doors.
like?
These are wooden, iron reinforced doors with a sliding window.
Okay. And is it stone around? Do I have to look in through the?
It's like a plaster.
Or is it?
It's like a wood with plaster.
Okay.
These are more so village.
But I can't
type.
like see in or talk in. I'd have to like open the door.
You have to open the door or open the slider.
Okay.
And the slider has a simple metal hook.
I will unhook the slider and like slide it open and look inside.
Okay.
Did Jackie tell me this is the one Sutliel is in, or do I not know that?
Technically, only Jackie knows that because
Okay.
of her bird.
Mm-hmm. You open the slider.
But she will.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, but she will relay that info to Sephiroth.
In front of the guards?
And nonchalantly, in the best way that she can, be like, this
That one. Because you guys came here as Sutliel. It'd be that's the only thing she could possibly mean by a head nod. Like that's the one.
So when I look inside, what do I see?
You open the slider and the light just peers through, and you hear the. But you see Sutliel just standing there with his arms crossed. He has 4 yuan-ti behind him that are kind of reeling from the first light they've seen in a while. But they slowly stand up and they see that it's not a guard. And Sutliel looks at you and he moves his arm slightly to show that he has a weapon and puts it slowly back under his arm.
I kind of give him like the subtlest of nods. I like that little of a head movement. But I like acknowledge and signal to him.
The brightest thing in this room all of a sudden is the teethy smile that he gives you. Grinning with anticipation.
So I'm going to close the eye latch. I'm going to go over to the next one, the next cell, and I'm going to look inside that cell.
Okay.
But as I do, I want to pass Jackie and like subtly hand her the key to the cell.
Okay.
She'll take the key. I'm still under the control of my bird right now, and
Yes, you
seeing
are.
that we know everything is good with Sutliel and them, can I send her off to go see what is going on with the guard outside?
Yes. The bird, which you can see through your eyes begin to glow as you go back to the bird vision. And you see from the top of the storage building that you are in, you see, first off, the clouds, all of a sudden what was clear sky, completely dark sky now. And it's raining. So, and then, which is, the bird is kind of in the rain. And you see that the gate is open with a very large, like armored carriage is rolling in with 5 guards on the front and 5 guards in the back. And it is heavily guarded and being rolled in. And you see the door kind of open, and you see this Goliath creature with massive, intimidating armor. Even the bird can feel the reverberations through the building. But you don't hear anything. Just the
I go
tapping
over
of
to
rain.
Sephiroth and kind of like pull her to the side where I can whisper to her and tell her what all I've seen.
I'm going to make a distraction with these guards. When I do that, when their attention is off of the cells, begin unlocking them.
Aye, I shall do that.
So, I turn to the remaining guards. They bite, they spit, and they seem fairly healthy. I don't want to harm my merchandise I've purchased. Is there another method to deliver this knockout toxin, tranquilizer, whatever it was you were shooting them with your arrows? Maybe one that doesn't harm the muscles that's quite as much.
They just continue looking at you, and they look at each other one more time. And one of them takes one step closer to you. I don't know what you did to him, but these snakes ain't for you to take. I don't know what your game is. These creatures, they've killed our own. They're not leaving.
So you're going to disobey an order from your lieutenant. At the very least, I'm getting my money back if I'm not getting my slaves that I have purchased.
I've worked under Lieutenant Nathaniel for 7 years. I don't know what you did to him, but you and I both know he ain't in his right mind.
I don't know what his right mind is, as all I've known him is as he's been now when he sold me these snakes.
Roll deception.
28, baby.
Ooh.
That's a nat 20 plus 8.
You hear the clink of the hilt of his sword go back into his hilt. I mean, into his sheath. All right. Still, though, they ain't safe. You can inspect them all you want, but I highly recommend you do not take them out of their cages.
Well, that's why I'm asking if there's a way to administer the tranquilizer without shooting them. And
Yeah, we can put
I
it in
don't
their
want to have
food.
limp workers trying to move things for me.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, though. The arrow's more straightforward. We can put the poison in their food, but it takes 3 hours for it to kick in. These sons of bitches, they don't like poison. Their bodies absorb the poison like it's nothing. We have to inject it in their blood. It's easier.
Interesting.
An elephant would
Is
be
there
easier
a-
to tranquilize than these some bitches.
Is there a way that we could? Is there food or arrows? My concern is not so much the tranquilizing; it's the damage to their bodies. You know, if you shoot them with the arrows and it hits them in the arm, that arm won't be able to lift what it should be able to for quite a while.
Wait on
The leg, they'll be walking with a limp.
The limb is what we aim
And I'm
for.
like, well, but a limp is not what I need for the work I need done.
Fine,
I'm just
fine.
continuing this conversation on
Yeah, you're just trying to
how to
engage.
get them out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly.
At
Shoot
this
him in
point,
the butt.
in the cage, Sutliel is whispering to Zilsi and everyone else within the cage. They're gonna open the cage. When you hear the click, we're gonna open that door, and we're gonna bum rush them. Aim for the throat. Take their armor, do what you have to, and go back to the watermill. That's where Sutsa is waiting.
Silsey nods and picks up a broken piece of concrete that's kind of like an arrowhead shape and sort of hides it in his palm.
One of the UNTs, really small. She's breaking parts of the floor with another piece of rock, but trying to cover it up with screams and moans. And waiting for anticipation, and then another part breaks. All of a sudden, one shiv made out of floor.
Also, I want to have my hand on the scroll of silence so that as soon as a commotion breaks out, I can turn off the noise.
Back onto the watermill. Nil, you are with Zatsu and a bunch of the Yuan-Ti refugees. You can see that you're in the middle of Zatsu handing you items to put into a crate. You guys are in the middle of an operation of packing up as if to move.
I am demonstrating my extreme packing skills.
Now make sure to
That's
put
packed nicely.
the components in that one and then the cots in that one. Don't get them mixed up again. They spill and the crate's a mess.
Okay. Just,
You know my dad?
do you know my dad?
Say Nil.
Are you my dad?
What?
Do you have faith that your friends will return?
They're not like my friends so much as like people I bought. But yeah, they'll probably return.
Your brothers in arms.
Putting cots in the cot crate.
Your sisters in arms.
Sure. Sisterhood of the Traveling Snakeskin Pants. Yeah, this goes in here, right?
Yes, correct. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think they'll come back. I mean, if they die, then I'm out of a lot of money and a lot of blood.
He puts one of the bedrolls into a crate and closes it. And it I wish we could stay here. But we must keep moving.
Do we have a place where we're going?
We will find it. As we found this one.
Is you just have no plan, huh? Just
Plans are what got us in this mix to begin with.
Pack up all your shit and just walk into the woods, huh?
What else is there to do? They keep finding us and murdering us. We could... At what point do we just accept defeat? And all of a sudden he realizes his voice is getting too loud and he's just...
okay. I'm gonna like walk over to him and give him a little pat, but it's like really awkward pat. I'm like, maybe we should figure out who keeps ratting you out in here, because it seems like somebody keeps telling somebody. I'm just patting him as I'm saying that, but like I'm whispering it because I don't want like.
Are you
everybody to hear.
accusing me?
No, I'm just saying maybe there's someone in here that is relaying the information.
Unthinkable. But it has crossed my mind. Once or twice.
Probably. I mean, you say they keep finding you, then there's somebody here who probably knows where you're going.
A Yuan would
And then
never...
once you get to your random... When you get to a random place, you're just going to get ratted out again.
Maybe if we... Sir!
God, if only someone was arresting.
Can you come take a look at this? Excuse me, he says to you as someone calls from him. And he goes over to where the staircase leads upwards into the watermill. Do you see this?
Okay.
Yes, what is it? The sky. One of the Yuan-Ti says. What of it? It was perfectly bright. Not an hour ago. Not a cloud in the sky, and yet... And you hear the pitter-patter of rain on the roof, echoing within the watermill, therefore echoing within the burrow. So? And the moment you hear lightning strike, you feel a burning sensation, Nil, on your scar that you used to summon them. And it begins to just ripple through your veins, the burning sensation. Thank you for the raid, everybody. Art of the roll.
Here!
Hey, everybody.
Thank you!
Hey, Ray!
Woo!
Hey, everyone.
Thank you. Welcome in, everyone.
Hell yeah. Welcome in.
Hello!
Hello.
Yeah, baby.
There's you've come to a point of a lot of dramatic irony where the players in the chat know that they know where the refugees are hiding, but we don't know. The players and the NPCs don't know that they know where they're hiding. Everybody knows but them.
So Zilcy, Sepharis, and Jackie are in a camp trying to rescue some refugees, and Nil is with the refugees that are like waiting for them to return. But yeah, Nil.
This is a horrible mistake. Yes.
You hear the lightning strike, and you feel this burning sensation in the scar that you used to summon Sepharis, Jackie, and Mal. I suppose that is peculiar, but these weathers are unpredictable.
My arm
pay no mind.
hurts.
Your arm hurts.
Yeah.
We just packed up all of the medical aid. What's wrong?
No, I don't think it's like anything you could like help with or anything. Why does my character sound like she like does a lot of weed? No, it just burns.
It burns like that weed you've been smoking. But yeah.
Yeah, like just the eyes.
We think you've been burning a little bush. Anyway, so so Nil, let me see your arm. And he kind of shuffles over to you. Were you in battle recently? It looks like you were marred.
Yeah, so about that, I let that crazy wizard, you know the one, you know the wizard.
That does not remotely narrow it down.
Eddie Izzard? The lizard wizard?
The lizard wizard. The crazy, mad wizard.
You're not referring to the unnatural.
Yeah.
You sought his help.
Yeah, and he like almost killed me.
Yes.
But
that is kind of his motive.
I didn't think that it was. I thought it was like a story.
And that's why your friends have the tattoos that match your scar.
Yeah.
They're your anchors. Why would you do that?
What's an anchor?
You have friends. You have Yuan with us. Why would you bring them? You have jeopardized their lives.
Oh my god, I'm getting lectured. You're like my dad. No. I felt because nothing was working, so I went to the unnatural, the crazy wizard man, and I was like, I need help. I need someone, maybe someone from another world or another existence could help, and then we could, solve our whole problems. And he was like, I got you. Don't worry, I got you. And then he made me bleed a lot.
Blood sacrifice, right?
Yeah, that. I do magic, but like that, I don't do that magic.
Right.
Do you know why it's burning?
I suppose you hear knocking on the floor above you. Everyone goes dead quiet.
Oh. Yeah.
Back at the camp with Zilcy, Sepharis, and Jackie. Sepharis is successfully distracting the guards as you guys are in here. You're in a 10-foot wide hallway. The ceiling is about 10 feet high, and there are 3 doors on both sides of the hallways that lead to individual chambers where UNT warriors are being held as prisoner. One in particular is holding Zilcy. You don't know Zilcy yet, and Sutliel, the man you came with. And there are 3 guards looking at you, hands on their hilt of their swords, visibly and verbally apprehensive that you guys are about to open a door.
They don't know we're going to open the doors.
They know your intent is to bring them home.
I'm distracting them. I have their eyes on me.
Yeah.
They know that we're going to open the one that Sutliel's in because you're literally like, hey, I need my merchandise, but they don't know we're going to be opening the other ones.
Right. But I'm currently discussing with them how to safely extract them without harming them and those methods.
Right. And Jackie,
I'm trying
what are
to
you doing?
disarm them so they're less aggressive when we fucking shank their ass.
I am as sneakily as possible do what Sepharis asked and start unlocking the doors and stuff.
You're going to start locking the doors.
Unlocking.
Each one does make an audible sound. So introduce sleight of hand for each one.
So that's what, 6 times?
For each door.
That's a 12.
Okay, so Ferris has them faced away to the door conveniently and strategically. Jackie, you're going to start off with the furthest away door, or do you want to do as close as possible, like the one Sutliel is in? Because they're right next to that one. So it's up to you.
Is there a way that I can also, like... Because Sutliel knows that we're friendly, but he hasn't exactly been able to tell the others that we're friendly. So is there a way that while I'm unlocking these, I can, like, have a piece of parchment or something and be like, hey, we're friendly, we're here to save you, kind of thing?
If you have parchment in your equipment, it's something that you could put under the door. Otherwise, you know that when you see a slider where it has a simple metal hook, if you unhook it, you can slide it to the side. That's but you are also 3 feet
Jackie
tall.
enough?
Yeah, I was about to say you are tall. You can put your axe, but that might be more threatening.
I would say I would have Willow in the latch go in and try to explain, but I don't know how.
Interpretive dance.
Brings his tiny easel and pencil and draws out like a little rabbit, a little helpful rabbit.
Follow the white rabbit.
I'll start with the one furthest away.
Okay.
And try and I'll open the latch and whisper as best I can, friendly.
I just hear him pulling out dice and now he's dancing with them.
Yep. I
This
get
is not
really
gonna go well.
excited when someone might die. No, I'm just kidding. I
I
don't
have my hand
want.
on my scroll of silence in my robe.
He's
These dice
already
don't
done
roll.
it once.
They jickle.
I'm just kidding. I want y'all to survive, but the dice tell the story. So,
I'll fucking lie, somebody.
what's up, pimp? All right, let's get this started. All right, so you're going to be the furthest, and your sleight of height hands check was 12. Is that what I heard?
You just say sleight of height?
Maybe. So you click it in, and it makes a
Heightest.
with every click, you realize how not quiet this movement is. And you feel the door kind of freely swing on its hinge, and it's a little squeaky.
I like how Cold Spark just said take 1d4 poison
now,
damage.
I'm going to roll perception with disadvantage because Sephiroth is distracting them. I know showing you the number on the die doesn't matter, but yeah, I got an 11. So you pass that one, but barely. The door is now freely open, and the light is now peeking in, but the door does not move. Keep in mind you're told there are 20 in here, that there are about 5 in each room, and there are 6 total rooms.
Do I still
Wouldn't that
have...
be 30?
Nope.
5 times 6 is 30.
I know math.
Okay.
You're assuming every room is
Sir.
occupied.
You said there are 20 people here. There are 5 in each room, and there are 6 rooms. And I was like,
Oh, 5. Did I say 5 in every room? For rooms that are
you said
occupied,
there are 5 in each room. Is what you
5.
said.
Okay. Yeah.
Dylan's like, oh, did I not math wrong?
No, yeah.
Realizing that nothing is going on, Jackie's gonna start peeking into each room before she unlocks it to make sure she needs to unlock it.
Oh, 5 of the rooms are occupied. Is that right?
This is a math problem.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't
There are
matter.
6 total
Forget it.
rooms.
Forget it. I'm confused, but it will resolve itself. It's fine.
Jackie is going to investigate before opening the doors. The
You
next
just-
one,
you
the
kinda
next
just hop,
farthest away
like-
one.
You just yeah, you can totally check. Perception, are you gonna open up? I guess there's no harm in checking because they know you're looking into the windows. So yeah, you check and you notice that there are only 4 of these rooms actually have occupants. One of the doors you opened was empty. The 2 furthest rooms are empty, but the 4 closer ones are fully occupied.
Okay, so I'm gonna go skip the next furthest one.
Okay, sorry.
You're good.
Didn't intentionally make that convoluted, but
It's all good.
all right. Wanna try again?
You have guidance now for Monkey Man.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Monkey Man. So that means you
I will
have,
absolutely use that.
you have advantage.
Cool.
It's basically a luck. We should just call it lucky because that's what it is.
Yeah, luck.
His guidance is D4 or something like that. But
Yes.
yeah, we should call it lucky. That's better and it's easier to understand.
Mookie's lucky rabbit foot.
Oh, that's cute.
Not last time. Seeing that nothing's happening as of right now, Jackie's gonna go over to Sepharis and nonchalantly just be like, Sepharis, can I borrow that one scroll? The one that we, talked about? I just need to check something really quick.
Sure. And I will hand her, I'll hand her the scroll of silence. As I think that's the one she's talking about.
When you're not.
Because I have 2 scrolls on me.
She's
And I don't think
emphasizing
Fog Cloud will
talk,
be.
as in, like, noise.
I
Wink.
assume it's the silence scroll, but that's the one I hand you.
You wink with both eyes.
Okay. I am now going to use the scroll of silence to help me unlock these doors.
Okay. That will immediately make all of Sepharis' distracting moot, literally. So once you do that, just keep that in mind.
It's 20-foot radius sphere. Literally gets the mute button put on it.
Yeah.
So that means everybody talking would also be mute.
Yes.
And you know this. Like, your character knows this.
Okay. I'll have it as a precautionary,
Okay.
just in case.
At this moment, when you're about to approach one of the doors, you feel this sense of anxiety hit you. Your stomach begins to sink a little bit. All of a sudden, your eyes inadvertently glow, and you start seeing through the bird's eye view. And you see this large Goliath man walking from across where you first met the lieutenant, across to the bridge, and heading right for your location. And he is with 4 more guards behind him.
I will have Willow fly back inside and land on Sepharis' shoulder and kind of like, in a way, kind of like warn that, hey, shit's about to go down. Like, she'll like peck on her and then point towards the door and peck on her and point towards the door.
Ah, there's a bird on my shoulder. Oh, and I'm gonna like play it up, but like act like I don't know what this bird is and what it's doing. But I get the message.
Calm down, Red. It's just a little bird. You can't handle a bird, you definitely can't handle these.
Well, I've never had a bird land on my shoulder and then start pecking me. It's more shocked than anything.
You want us to kill it for you, hon?
No, I don't need it killed. It's just, have you ever had like a wasp fly in your face? It's not really gonna hurt you. It might hurt a little bit, but
I'll get it.
You're more startled than anything.
He swings.
Next, he's gonna tell her to smile more.
Oh no!
Yeah. Okay. He sheathes his sword.
You are very eager to draw your blades.
Scary times we live in.
I get that the jungle is very threatening, but we've conquered the snakes. Yes? Or is that only just what we're told?
This is our land. Nothing more, nothing less.
That's what I've been told.
Yes, our king bought the
I want to
land.
know if my land is in the middle of enemy territory that we are simply claiming as ours.
No.
How much danger am I in moving into this area?
You haven't seen any of the news, have you? Our king bought this land. Bought it fair and square. And they still won't leave. They just want to take our money and stay where we are. Absolutely not.
I was told it wasn't an issue, but if you're so jumpy with your swords, then...
What happened, Summer?
All right, we're live, everyone. Thank you so much for waiting. I'm so sorry about that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it looks like I just had to reboot. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? I love doing that mid-game.
Oh, well,
That's
we're
so
back.
fun.
It's
Yeah,
okay,
we're back.
Twitch.
Yeah, right
We're
as the
back.
Goliath man was about to like Tom and Jerry cartoon open the door in accordion style from the bottom up.
From the bottom up, no, from the top of the door.
I can't wait to slit his fucking throat when he opens this
Yeah,
door.
let's get going, man. I want this to happen so bad.
Let's
so,
murder.
Yep. All right. So, let me do some ambient.
Let's do some Ambien.
Fuck yeah. Let's get high.
And by the
Wanna do
way,
drugs?
yep. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right.
Take that as a yes.
Here we go.
Don't forget
All right.
the drugs.
You don't belong here.
What do you mean we don't belong here? I came to drop off a prisoner.
My lieutenant is feeble-minded. I taught him a lesson, though.
That's not nice to call someone that.
Nice.
His big grin stretches across his face. And he takes out his great axe. And he slams it onto the ground. And you begin hearing lightning begin to crackle as it crashes down. And this is the same lightning that Nil hears. And Sepharis, Jackie, and all of the guards I have in this room have to make a dexterity saving throw as combat begins.
Dun 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 dun.
What kind of saving throw?
Dexterity.
I'm a dex build, baby.
I'm not. I'm a
That's
charisma build, baby.
do you need a roll from me, Sumner, since I'm in a cage?
Yes. You can roll for me, actually. You are with all the UNT. Roll for me.
16.
16? Gotcha.
16.
I got a 12.
Goliath is attacking everybody.
I have a unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Gotcha.
And you two have guidance, don't forget that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zilsi.
Or a lucky rabbit's foot, as we're
Yes.
I'll use my
I have
lucky
2 of
rabbit's
those.
foot. I'll use my lucky
Yes,
rabbit's
sir.
foot. Why the fuck not? Hey, that's better. That's a 14.
14?
It's a little better. But now I no longer have my lucky rabbit's foot.
I mean, you have a
when
rabbit
that
as a
happens.
friend.
Yes, that's different though.
While
Yeah,
we're
if he
rolling,
touches your foot, it's weird.
Zilsi, what was it?
16.
16?
6.
Well, it's just not lucky. It could be fun, but you know.
Nil, roll initiative for me.
me?
Yes.
Oh,
We've got scars.
Oh, darn.
oh
God.
darn.
We'll be counting
darn.
scars.
Oh,
I got a 17.
17?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh golly gee.
Star.
Oh star. Star and verb.
What was
Take
yours,
my
Zilsi?
antlers.
14?
16, my
16,
dude.
thank you. And then Ferris was 14, that's right.
Yes,
Jackie was 20.
I'm about
Okay.
to fuck this Goliath's world up, son.
I thought you
Oh,
were just gonna leave it.
You
in
have
my
no
fucking
idea
Goliath.
what I just learned I can do, and this guy thinks he has hot shit, but he is basically like lukewarm diarrhea.
He won't fucking stab him in the neck with a piece of rock. It's gonna be rad. I'm gonna bite him. I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna punch his face so hard. I'm gonna kick him. I'm gonna blow him
Oh,
I'm gonna rip off his sack like a paper towel.
up. God.
Okay. Here we are.
Let's do it.
Jackie, go first. Lightning just, dexterity saving throws. What were those?
That was 14. Did I need to roll initiative too?
Did I just do initiative? Oh shit. Okay, sorry. Yeah, we need to do initiative. I completely got distracted. Thank you, Ash. So Jackie, I want to take your initiative rolls, Zilsi, and you want to, you're not hurt. Just a Ferris, Jackie. You got 14. You're gonna take full damage, but Jackie, you're only gonna take half. What was it? Is D10? I'm so sorry. I have something cool planned. I just wanted to do it right.
Roll poison damage, Jack. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, right.
Severus, you take thunder damage. Jackie, you take poison damage?
Ferris takes 16 lightning damage. Jackie, you're gonna take 8. As lightning crashes through the ceiling, letting in rain immediately.
It's wet.
All right. Where's rain? Here we go. All right.
Good job, Nolan.
Doing
You want my
much right
initiative?
now. Yes. What is your initiative?
I got a 19.
You got a 19. Jackie, what's your initiative?
Also a 19.
A 19. Okay. Yeah. Nil. I want to use your last roll as initiative, as it was supposed to be initiative.
That was my initiative.
Perfect. So we're on different pages at all times.
You asked for a dex save and then initiative from Nil.
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry for everyone
I'm
listening
not
too.
here.
It matters. So, real quick, Jackie, we're about to go to your combat. But Nil, you hear the knocking. We know you're around there. And you see an axe blade. The wood splinters start to splinter off, and you begin seeing these guards are starting to come in. You have no idea how many are above you. Zatsu gets up. Immediately, his skin starts to go into bark, and you see the other people beginning to pack crazily, and they start to try and burrow further.
Yeah.
All right, and that's going to bring us to Jackie. Right in front of you, you see this Goliath lightning just... And you took quite a bit of damage just now with lightning. The guards are also injured by this, and they are on the ground, and they're getting up.
I'm going to...
And the rooms around you are still locked, other than, because you were about to unlock it when this happened.
Do I still have, shoot, what's his name? Our snake friend's daggers on me?
Yes, you do. Yes, Sutlio's daggers.
Sutlio. I'm going to, as quickly as I possibly can, start unlocking the doors and throwing daggers into the rooms.
Okay. You kind of do it like I'm not trying to attack you. Kind of throw daggers. You kind of slide them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will start unlocking. That's gonna use your full action, and I'll say your bonus action as well, because you're unlocking the doors and giving them things. We'll say you managed to open 2 doors. One, you looked in them already, so you opened 2 doors, and the daggers slide in. But you're now within attacking range of the general. And that's going to bring us to Sephiroth.
So, lightning crashes. I can feel it coming in the air tonight, like a rosebud. All those other references.
What does Sephiroth do?
Sephiroth is going to turn to Jackie, unlocking the doors, and just say, "Jackie, we need to free the beast." And I'm going to cast Polymorph on myself and turn into a T-Rex.
No. Oh, no! Okay. How big is this thing?
Huge.
It's huge? Okay.
Yeah, so it's going to probably break the walls.
Where did you see a T-Rex?
That's only Druid's wild shape. Polymorph is not affected by what you see and what you don't see.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
There's
interesting.
dinosaurs here. They're just called large lizards.
Yeah. I'm going to say to the storm giant, or the Goliath that came in, "You know, a friend of mine told me there's beasts in these jungles. I'm not sure if you're prepared to face them." As I start to grow in size, my arms not growing at all, but the rest of me is. My fingers fusing together till I have, 3 little things. Regular human-sized arms, but giant T-Rex body.
You animorphed.
I
Wait a minute.
animorphed.
What's the challenge rating on a T-Rex?
8.
Ah. Boy did his research.
All right. Whew.
But that is my action.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. What are my sorcerer's things? Did I take twin spell. And I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna quicken spell. I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points to make that my bonus action so that I can multi-attack this guy.
Okay.
So he can just get fucked up.
All right.
Everybody expects the T-Rex Inquisition.
And that's a nat 20.
Do not tell me about beasts.
I can't make I can't target the same person with both my bite and my tail, so I'm gonna just whip the guards behind, like that I was talking to with my tail, non-lethally on them because they were helpful. I don't know. I feel bad for them.
They were kind of sexist.
So what are we doing to attack?
So the captain got nat 20'd with a bite, and the one of the guards that I was talking to got an 18 plus 10, so 28.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
So that's 8d12 plus 7 piercing damage, and he's grappled.
8. So how? Yeah, give me that damage.
Yep. 6, 11, 19. Whoo! 31.
Woo. And this is
36.
towards the big man, right?
46. 58 plus 7 is 60. 65 piercing damage against this man. And he's medium or smaller, correct?
Yeah, he's medium.
Cool.
Yeah.
He's grappled.
He grappled. All right.
28 against the guards, the darned guards. They got hit by lightning. 4 plus 8 is 12. 13 plus 7, 20 bludgeoning damage as I whipped him with my tail.
Nice. Okay.
So I've got this Goliath who was like, I'm the big man here. I'm going to pull down this door and tell you what's up. And I'm like, no, I'm going to tell you what's up. I'm a fucking T-Rex.
I like to imagine that Sephiroth's T-Rex has red hair and is still wearing a dress.
No, not red hair. Red feathers, because as we know, dinosaurs had feathers.
Okay, you're wearing a dress.
But it is wearing a dress, absolutely. You know,
the
Jeff
3
Goldblum
guards in
came
this
and
room.
flipped up all the dinosaur skirts.
So the 3 guards that are going to immediately get up from the lightning strike, and they're going to go straight for this fucking T-Rex with their long swords. I just dropped that die. We're going to use a different one. That's going to be a 22 to hit, a 5, and an 8. Son of a bitch.
Wow,
Okay.
I am a very large reptile in a small building.
Yeah, you think.
I should be very easy to hit.
Yep. But the one is going to land 12 slashing damage on you as magical.
Oh,
They
it's
all have second
magical.
attacks.
Is it?
Look at
Interesting.
that. God, not using that die anymore. Not using that die. Got 2 nat 1s. Are you kidding me? All right. There's a T-Rex. Focus. Okay. 24. Okay. Perfect. This is the one guard who actually went to training. 10 slashing damage on this T-Rex. Thank you, Mick. All right.
Why did you say thank you?
I just saw Mick's face. That's going to bring us to nil.
Question. When I grew big, did I break the walls of this building?
Yeah, you burst through the existing.
Disassociating.
So you're
There we go. So all these UNT just see a fucking T-Rex in this building.
Zilsi was basically told, wait for the signal. And then all of a sudden you hear the door being ripped off, the lightning striking. I want to be a monster. Like, is that the signal?
You hear some emo kid in the corner like, he who makes a beast out of himself gets rid of the pain of being a man.
So currently this building from the outside is being rained on. This building just has a T-Rex head peeking out of it. You have not actually broken anything. You're just through the hole in the roof.
I didn't break the like walls and stuff as I grew out.
No, you were facing him, but if you turned and tried to like tail whip the walls, you totally break the walls down because the walls are just plaster and wood. They're not crazy. And that's gonna bring us to nil. General goes next, and then the guard, and then Zilsi and all the UNT. Nil. You have this blade going through, and there's this narrow hole in this the floor of the mill. And Zatsu's behind you. Are you ready to fight?
Yeah. Just start pulling out my scimitars. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. I I would like to before we jump into this, because there's still a wall between us, right?
Yeah, it's a thin wooden wall that are just planks that are being torn apart pretty quickly, kind of Shining style.
Okay. I would like to cast Booming Blade on one of my scimitars.
Okay.
Before we just go into this.
Very nice. Okay.
Yeah. And I look at my new dad and go, yeah, let's do this.
Let's do this. Clone jutsu.
Okay,
sorry.
Naruto.
So
Excuse you. You have to say it in Yuan-T-ish, which is Kagebushin no Jutsu.
oh my god. Okay.
Jesus Christ, you fucking nerds.
I love my math rocks.
So booming blade, that's a bonus action, right?
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip,
And then I'm just
okay.
gonna.
You're gonna wait. You're gonna hold.
No, I'm gonna
Goddamn
kick the door
Chinese
down.
cartoons.
Satsu's gonna also he's gonna go right behind you actually, and then General Bancroft. He's
So
currently
Booming Blade is actually
he's
you make an
grappled.
attack action.
Oh, okay. I thought I was prepping it.
I mean, you can prep it, but
Yeah.
casting Booming Blade includes a melee attack with that.
Yeah. Once I hit it, it should go off. Like hit
Yeah,
somebody.
that's fine. Yeah. It's a
I was just
cantrip.
prepping it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're prepping it for them when they go through. That's completely fine. And
Yeah.
then Sepharis, you said he's grappled right now in his mouth, right?
Yes.
Okay. While grappled, I cannot make an attack. I can only try to escape, correct?
You can make an attack roll against me, but
I just have no
you
movement.
can't. Your movement speed is 0.
Right.
You can just go. Ugh.
So his axe, while in his hand already, he's going to just try and while he's in your teeth, he's going to just hack at you. And you feel this innately huge battle axe ingrained with glowing red runes. Dash! And you feel this grunt. And he's going to hit. He's going to hard to miss. 28.
Yeah.
And
Thought he was gonna
19.
get a 1.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's
Direction's
going.
AC is 13. Like, it's really low.
Yep.
You're a big boy. Girl.
I'm a big boy.
The first hit is going to do 13 slashing damage. And the second one's going to do 20 slashing damage
So 33 total.
on top of 7 fire damage.
If this was the real Sepharis, she'd be dead.
Oh, if this were the real Sepharis, she would have been dead from the one trained guard who is like, I'm not going to roll nat ones.
And he's going to use his bonus action for a Wrathful Smite. You can do and I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw. On top of taking 6 psychic damage.
Hey, you wanna see my dog?
17?
You wanna see my dog?
That is the DC. All right, so you are not frightened.
Yeah.
Which I know, silly thought. But yeah.
But magic affects things in
Magic affects
bizarre
everything.
ways.
Yep. It's going to bring us to a guard that is by nil. He's going to be slashing through. And he uses his action to destroy the wall, and he's going to make his movement in, triggering your prepared action with the booming blade. So go and attack.
He walks in, I'm like, hey, bitch.
Yep. You were waiting for him.
I imagine it's not even like a scimitar attack. You just hold it like a baseball bat and just fucking swing.
Right? That's kind of what I want. Just like hit him, like swing.
We
I
know
this is
you're
a
in
finesse
your
weapon.
teeth.
21.
21,
To hit.
21 hits. What's damage?
Let me get my 1d6. 9.
9? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And
You
then
knock
let me-
his helmet off.
And then he's gonna take 1d8 thunder damage.
Woof.
Where's my d8? Found it.
You brought the thunder, baby.
3
And you see 2 other guards behind him as well.
thunder damage.
All right. 3 thunder damage. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. And that's going to bring us to Zilsi.
It's a d8.
Why, that's me.
You are in this 10 by 10 room dark with 4 other UNT, including Sutliel. And you guys are armed with your shards. Doors locked in front of you.
Oh, I thought it was picked.
Not yet.
I guess
Sorry.
I guess I'd like to pick that lock then.
Uh,
Give me that lock, please.
I don't think you have lockpicks.
Well, I've got a shard, couldn't I?
You see that the door is weak on its hinges from not only the
kick the shit out of this.
Go ahead and
door
kick the
then.
shit out of the door for me.
Me and my Wanti brothers are gonna kick the shit out of this.
Because you're actually at the first door next to where the door was ripped off. So when he ripped the door off, it kind of fucked the building up a little bit. So
All right, I'm gonna kick the shit out of this here door.
all right.
Let's see. I am not a strong snakeman.
You're gonna break your ankle. Ow!
That's a 14.
That's a 14. You see that you've knocked off one hinge, so it's kind of like this now. It's difficult terrain to get through, so it's double movement. But you can sneak through it. But it's not off its hinges.
I would like to stealth my way through it.
All right.
Very sneaky.
It is mayhem, so it is not hard to sneak through it.
Who is near that I can
So
stab?
right in front of you, you see the foot of the Goliath that just got his. He just got ripped up in front of you by a T-Rex, and you're like, oh, so that's what that sound was. So you're at the foot of the T-Rex with the general kind of about 5 feet above you, being suspended and grappled, and he's just hacking into the head of the T-Rex. Jackie, the paladin Haragon, is down the hallway just a little bit, and there are guards that are just hacking at this T-Rex, just frantically.
So, could I sneak attack this Goliath in the mouth of this T-Rex?
We'll say you used your bonus action for the door. Yeah, because I want you to get a hit in, so let's do it.
All right. It's a natural 20 hit.
Yeah, it does.
Double nat 20. This boy is
And I'm
just
sneak
being
attacking
hurted
him.
his booty hole.
Oh
is
wait,
being
no, I
pricked.
can't. Well, hold on. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you
Once
can.
Okay, so
Just double the
4.
dice.
Jesus Christ. So that's 8d6. Oh fuck me.
Yeah, crit on a sneak attack. That's the rogue's good stuff. You might start liking rogues.
Okay,
And
so
who are you
that's
attacking? Are you attacking a
17.
guard, or are you attacking? Are you trying to reach up to the general?
Goliath online. I'm going for the big man.
All right.
And
And keep in mind, this is with your shard of concrete, right?
Yeah, so it does like 1 damage.
Yeah, it does a flat 1 damage on its own, but you have the sneak attack there, which is not weapon dependent.
So that's 30.
You're doing 30 damage with a fucking concrete shard, you piece of shit. I love it.
I'm going to. I like to imagine I jumped on his back and just started right for the neck, and I'm like
so-
biting him on the other side.
Yeah, so Ferris like bites this guy and like his legs are in the mouth, but his arms are out. He's got his axe and he's burying it in the T-Rex's face. And as he's like, yeah, this is a good fight, like fucking Zilsey jumps up like on his back and like right in the fucking neck with a concrete shard.
This is like an episode of Oz. I am prison shanking the fuck out of this dude from behind.
Are you doing one really big one, or are you kind of doing a Drax like? Ah!
Oh
Just
no!
like,
I'm like
Okay.
trying to like rip when I'm pulling it out.
Gotcha.
It is aggressive. Like I'm like with the other hand that I'm holding on to, I'm like digging in and like pulling the wound open, as fucking stabbing him again. And
You do see your weapon being pulled apart, though. It's like if you do, you can probably get one more good hit in before it crumbles.
Yeah. I'm leaving pieces in him.
You're leaving exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I shanked him with a shiv.
Yeah, you
Shivved
did.
him with a shank.
And you absolutely do that. And you're going for like his clavicle area. You've broken through some of his armor, which was more intimidating when it was put together. That's going to bring us to the rest of the Yuan Chi, Sutliel, and then they spend the rest of their turn getting the door off of its hinges and throwing it off. As you see the rest of the Yuan Chi shuffle behind Sutliel as he coolly walks out, and the rest of the Yuan Chi pummel these guards. They weave through the T-Rex's feet, and they just begin stabbing them completely relentlessly. You see blood going everywhere, but they are still alive. That's going to bring us to the guard next to Nil. Nil is going to it's actually the guard's turn, and one of the guard's turns. He's going to go around, just 3 guards total where you are now. They're going to go around the guy that just got booming blade in the face, and they're going to attack. One's going to attack you. One's going to attack Zatsu. Zatsu is going to 17 to hit, and then for you, 15 to hit.
It misses.
It misses. Okay. They each have 2 attacks. So, that's an unnatural 20 for you, and then a 5 for Satsu. So,
Can I take the 5?
no. You absolutely cannot. So,
20 hits.
you take 12 slashing damage as one of them goes through you while you manage to evade the other. And Zatsu, he takes 1 hit. It hits the bark though, and he does not seem to budge at all. And then Zatsu, he's going to raise his arm, and then roots are going to come in from the ground, and they're going to wrap around his leg, and they're going to pull down, and you hear a bone break. He is completely stuck, one of the guards, where he is. That's going to bring us back to Jackie down the hallway, who has just released 2 rooms of Yuan Ti.
How many more rooms are there?
There's 1 more room with Yuan Ti, and it's the door right behind you. But you are in attacking range of the general, who does have his reaction.
The general that's in my mouth?
If he's grappled, he can have a reaction, right?
He can have a reaction, but his movement speed is 0.
Exactly.
And he was right next to the front door where Zilsi was. I'm having a hard time imagining how he 5 feet away from him.
Yeah, he's actually,
door
good point. Yeah, you are out of range of the general. Thank you, Dylan.
Okay, so looking over and seeing that everybody's pretty much got things right now.
Right.
I'm gonna unlock the last door. Show that, hey, I'm friendly. We're here to help, and with whatever other weapon that I can give them besides my own, toss them in there for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then, would that just be an action?
Yeah, that would be an action for sure.
Okay. Bonus actions do I have? I'm going to use my rabbit hop bonus action because I see that these shivs and stuff are not doing well. I'm going to go over to Sutliel and hand him my boomerang that has like the metal tips on it, so he has a better weapon. And this rabbit hop can jump 15 feet without provoking, so no one's going to be able to attack me.
Nice.
And I hand it to him, and I'm like, I better get this back.
You have my word.
And then I get into stance for battling.
I forget it's on your head.
Don't you know? Boomerangs always come back.
They're the friends you never wanted.
And he cracks his neck in anticipation. He looks happier than you've ever seen, and it creeps you out. Is that your full turn, Jackie?
Yes.
Gonna bring us to Sephiroth, T-Rex. Sephiroth.
So, having an axe buried in my face, I'm gonna do the Jurassic Park thing where he's in my mouth and I trying to chomp him a little bit. I toss him up and bite him again with a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Plus,
Clever girl.
Ah, my organs.
Yeah. Ow, my organs that are inside of me. They are bleeding.
They are no longer inside of me.
15.
Emotional damage.
Don't you hate when you write a really cool, really big bad guy, and then all of a sudden a T-Rex fucking does all the work for you?
Hey, do you remember the first time I ran Strahd and you guys turned into a T-Rex in the Strahd fight?
I didn't do that.
This motherfucker has been hanging on to that shit forever. That's
that was
what
like
that
7
tells me.
years ago.
He's had it in the back pocket. He's like, one day it's gonna be Dylan's day, and when that day comes, I will turn into the King Lizard, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and my vengeance shall be swift and great upon Sumner that day.
How do you not have a job for that right now?
There it is.
Yeah, and I know, but it's also fitting though, the whole reptile, reptile rebellion. That's what we should call this.
There's no dinosaurs here, says the giant lizards.
Dinosaurs aren't real. They were, those bones are fake. They were put there.
Yeah, they were put there by Satan.
What's
that was
damage to Ferris?
to
propaganda.
trick the faithful
Yeah.
into not being faithful. Anyway, I did 42 damage piercing,
42 damage!
and then
Anyway, you're dead.
I'm going to use my tail attack, my second, because I have a multi-attack. I get 2 attacks. My tail is going to like break the outer wall of this building to kind of give us an escape.
Okay.
Do I need to roll to hit with that, or can we just say that happens?
Yeah, you roll you just do that.
Okay.
Well, actually, do a strength check for me. Why not? I know you're a
I
T-Rex.
need you to pick
I know
up
the
something with
stat
your
block.
tiny hands.
I know the stat block. Roll strength. How often do you get to roll strength as a T-Rex?
I'm having the hardest time with 8 plus 7. 15.
15.
25.
20 fucking yeah. Okay, I was gonna say, is it
18
15? Is it
plus
really?
7.
Okay, but because 15's not gonna cut it. Okay, yes. All right, yeah. You sweep through. You actually knock a lot of UNT on their ass in the process. You just hear it, but you hear the crumble of it, and all of a sudden the rain becomes a lot louder with the rain just storming in. It's completely dark. All torches have been snuffed out completely. The only light is coming from the lit windows of other buildings across the river. And it's completely dark with the of the T-Rex and the general just like yelling. But you also see about 20 other guards that are by the carriage and now running over here. So you are about to be massively outnumbered. But you also are a T-Rex. So your call.
Yeah, Loki has an army and we have a Hulk. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, pretty
I'm
much.
always angry.
It's a lot of
sad.
people.
They have an army. We have a big goddamn lizard.
It's the Tyrant King.
Let's go ahead and take this moment to actually go on break. We'll be right back, guys. Thank you so much for patience. I know we kind of had a break earlier, but we're going to do it right now. Thank you very much.
So we'll say that there's enough stained glass here that you actually punch through one of the panes and reach in and unlock the door.
And then it's just like, you see me like blindly reaching around till I find the door, and then I open it, and then I kick it open. Dramatically.
I honestly wasn't trying to do combat at all, but she got super defensive. Like, that's my body. I would have been like, that's cool. I love your chandelier, but I didn't want to like. I wasn't trying to.
Well,
call her
it was
out.
that combined with Alistair's like, well, before we do this, do you have anything to say? You know what I am. I know what you are. Before we do this.
Hey, what's that body up there?
Welcome to Roscoe's Armory. How can I help you?
Wow. Was not expecting that. Hello. How you doing?
Greetings.
Yeah. Okay. I forgot what my voice was. Louise. Damn it, Zach was not ready for that.
Did you say the Flinkles?
Yes.
He looks
I
at you
wish Dylan was better at thinking of names on the spot.
He looks at you for a long time. Roll deception.
Cool, 28.
The Flinkles, huh? I love the Flinkles! All right, no problem. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm actually seeing them next week. My brother has 7 wards, and I'm really excited to have all of us together.
Well, I'm sad I will not be there for your visit.
Well, tell him Jimmy sent you.
You tell him. All right, I'll tell my family that Jimmy sent me to the estate where no one is yet because I need to set it up. Thank you, Jimmy.
You're welcome.
Leaves,
Are we going
if you
to
will.
circle?
Seems like you're doing a good job.
Thank you. It's taken a lot of time, a lot of diligence. However, I have mastered the tiny circle. I think I'm about to graduate to large circles.
Circles are intentional.
Yes.
I want to like get really close to the door, like I'm whispering a secret to it that only Miz can hear. We are literally going in a fucking circle, and you're letting this asshole touch your wheel. I'm going to lose my shit. Please come out and save us. We are going to fucking die.
I'm about to do a big circle.
Oh, jeez. Do a big I'll pat Abel on the shoulder and I'm like, you're doing great,
This
honey.
is fun. I
You're
see
doing
why
a
Miss
really good
likes to
job.
do it a lot.
I do too. It makes
My
it
account.
possible.
Sales are not even up.
I'm gonna go check on Syndra. I think she's mad at me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Are you okay? That was a
No.
little traumatic.
I'm having a lot of fun now.
Okay, that's good. You're
Big
such
circle.
a sweet boy.
Who is your decorator for tree?
Well, these are rituals that the druids have kept sacred for many, many generations.
Right,
do I
we've
get
been telling
to?
you to take those down, but
Because the Barovia HOA does not approve of this.
get
Well,
fresh ones at least.
We have had many conversations with the HOA about the fact that we are outside of their jurisdiction technically, but we always try to try at least to make sure our corpses that hang from the Gulfias trees are as fresh as possible. But being this again, his face he's looking down. Being this far out from any village, it is hard to get fresh bodies very readily.
You are going to
Well,
be getting a nasty letter soon.
It's from an owl.
He bows like a little deeper, apologetically. After a few moments.
I hold up the mask. I found this.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
The commander's mask.
Where you
You do
in?
have the blind trait if you wear that.
I will not wear that. I'm not committing to the bit that much.
I found these candles.
I have worn the mask before. It's how we train ourselves to acquire sight without sight.
I'll say you have 2
as a
AC.
commander.
I'll say you have 2 AC if you have the full set, but you are blind.
No.
3 AC?
fuck
What's your
did you
price?
write?
What's your price? Everyone's got an AC price.
I
2?
think Azure needs the AC
4?
bonus.
4.
Azure needs the AC bonus more than I do. He's
3
the
AC?
tank. They're the tank.
4.
I'll throw 10 gold in. What do you? What do you? No, I'm kidding.
10
I'm
gold
kidding.
for
I'm
a
not gonna
character
pressure
you
you to
will
be
never
blind.
play again.
I'm sorry. I want you to come back on Faithful. I don't
It's
want to
supposed to
ruin
be
it.
Dungeons and Dragons, not Dungeons and Doms.
First off, we didn't
I'm
specify
sorry.
what kind of dungeon.
And we're back. Thank you so much for waiting, everyone.
Well,
Right now, we are in the midst of combat where Zilsi, Zephyris, Jackie, and all the UNT refugees have been broken out of jail because the building was destroyed because Zephyris is currently a T-Rex. They're fighting a very large Goliath creature. He's I'm just gonna say it right now. He's a paladin, and he's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve, and he's very heavy. And then this T-Rex makes him look like a chump. Meanwhile, Nil is back with Zatsu and the UNT refugees that are waiting for them to return. But it looks like they've already discovered their location. So Nil and Zatsu and the others are currently in combat as well. They are all in the same initiative run. So we're just going to go through it really quickly and do as much as we can in a short period of time. We are currently... Who went last? I believe it was Jackie?
Yeah.
Zephyris? No, Zephyris. You did the 40 damage to him. Because Zephyris as a T... What's up?
I was saying you're right.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry.
Okay, no, you're good. The 3 guards that are currently getting glomped on by these UNT that Jackie and Zilsi have broken out of, they are just going nuts on these guys. I'm going to roll some damage really quickly. Actually, we're just going to get rid of... you see 2 UNT go down from the guards. And then one of the guards gets immediately killed for taking down a UNT. But the other one looks very, very bloody, and one is barely touched. Nil, it's up to you. You just did some damage. You see one guard on your left that has roots that have completely grappled his legs and broke his legs below his knees to your left, and one guard right in front of you who managed to miss you once. What do you do?
Are they like staggered near each other?
They're like a triangle. One's in front of you, one's to the left, and then you have the third one that's about 5 feet behind them.
Perfect. I cast Tasha's Caustic Brew at a 2nd level.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Is that
Hell yeah.
Is that a cone?
It's a line, I believe.
It's a stream of acid that is 30 feet long and 5 feet wide.
Oh, yeah.
Do you
so
like
can
unhinge your jaw and like have your fangs come out? It just shoots out of your fangs.
Yeah.
If you angle yourself, you can get all of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, hell yeah. What do I have to roll? Was it
It's a
con?
dex saving throw.
Gotcha. Dex. 16 for one of them. 10 for one of them.
Fail.
14 for one of them.
Pass. So one takes full, the other take half. Okay,
One right in front of you fails.
Yeah, fuck. 2d4. That is 9. And I gotta roll one more. That's 12 full damage and then 6 for.
Whoa, okay, nice. You see that he is beginning to vomit, just like, but trying to like stay up, and you see blood beginning to come out of his eyes. He is bloodied, and then the other ones are they're hanging in there.
They're doing their best.
They're doing their best, which isn't great. So, and that's going to bring us to General Bancroft, who is in the teeth. When can I escape? Isn't it an action to escape?
It's an action to try to break the grapple.
It's an action to try and break the grapple. He would much rather use his action to hit you twice. So he's going to...
That's what I figured.
Yep. He's going to attack you twice. It's going to be an 18 to hit for the first one. Roll low.
That hits.
And that's going to be another 18. All right. So that's going to be... How many dice is it again? That's right. Okay. Ooh, hello. 27 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And 15 slashing damage. But then you get fire damage on top of it.
Nice.
6 burning damage. And then, yeah, so he's gonna do it. He's got 2 more. He's gonna go Wrathful Smite, where you're gonna take 6. Oh my! I rolled another 6. 6 psychic damage, and you have to do a Wisdom saving throw. How wise are dinosaurs?
Well, I keep my mental stats when I polymorph, so my wisdom is a 14, so that's a 17 total.
Again? Yeah, you passed.
15
All right.
plus 2.
Whatever. So that's going to bring us to the guard that is...
Sumner, you sound like you're mad. Are you
Am I mad? No, I'm not mad at all. No, I really like
He's just
losing.
disappointed that you pulled a T-Rex out of your ass like this.
No, I know there's no wrong way to play. It's really funny. I always like the juxtaposition of a dinosaur. But one of the guards is currently being...
a dinosaur in my fantasy.
One of the guys. I know. Well,
Look,
I know it's a little weird.
There are 4 kinds of kids growing up, right? There's horse girls and there's non-horse girls, and there's dinosaur boys and non-dinosaur boys.
Shut up! I was a
and there are
dinosaur
crosses
boy.
between those, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I was a dinosaur boy.
Me too, because Jurassic Park.
And
Absolutely.
gender roles can suck my. All right, so
yeah. Gender roles can absolutely suck my ass.
Suck eggs, how SpongeBob put it. But Zilsi, let me see. The guard. He's currently being surrounded right now, and he gets glomped by about 15 UNT.
So weird.
Zilsi, go for it. You are currently on General Bancroft, and he is attacking the T-Rex, not you, which is probably for the best.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Just out of curiosity.
Yes.
So, my blood as a Yuan T, I am resistant to poison. But does that mean that my blood itself is poisoned? Just out of curiosity.
No. I mean, aside from like it being it being blood and not great to consume.
Oh damn! Because if you just said yes, it was gonna get real weird. But you said no, so never mind. It won't get weird.
No, at least I don't think so. I want to say no for now.
Okay, that's probably better than the alternative of what I would have done if you had said yes. So we'll go with that.
I'm so interested, but yeah, go ahead.
Sneak attack him again if that's good with that.
And good depiction, Cold Spark. Mick, I'm pretty sure they're venomous, not poisonous.
Fair enough.
Which is true.
They're venomous. Okay, so can I kill him with my venom? Can I bite him and put some venom into him?
Do they have venom actually?
Is that what you're telling me?
Do they have like biological? Know. I don't think they do. Anyway, go ahead.
No, you have magic. If you look at your spells, you should have something like poison spray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the purebloods don't technically have venom.
I do have poison spray.
Yeah, we get poison spray.
Yeah.
And that's a cantrip, so have fun.
Yeah, she's
and
used
that's
it
a
lot.
cantrip, so have fun.
Reverse, Sumner, reverse. Oh, did I really?
Hold up.
Oh, Terry, what are you doing?
Oh, Terry.
Terry, reverse
I'll just
Sumner
sneak attack him again.
I'm not mad. I'm a little mad.
I got my shiv. I'm gonna sneak attack this fool.
Let's do it, baby. You
Is
did
it a
not.
20?
I'm sorry.
Did you roll another nat 20? You son of a bitch. Tell me.
I'm sorry. I did.
Do it. Do it.
You might kill him. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Sutter's like, get out of my campaign.
He's like, you're not allowed to come play anymore, man. Get the fuck out of here.
You realize that you accidentally stabbed yourself. Roll damage. Yeah.
Oh God. Hold on.
Whoa. Okay. Roll damage.
No. It's a lot.
Yeah, I kind of pieced that together.
That's 32.
Oh, that's not too bad. Okay. Yeah.
That's not too bad. Wait.
He's bloodied.
Oh, is he? Is there any other one
Is
near
he
us?
bloody or is he in half?
No, he's bloodied.
Is there any
officially.
other enemy near me? I'm not gonna fucking do that.
Below
annoying.
you, there's one that just got glomped. There's no one in this room, but you do hear the clanking of armor about 20 feet out from the front door. Or what once was a series of walls.
Well, he's getting glomped because he was cosplaying as Nezuko, so somebody fucking saw him and said Nezuko-chan and fucking.
No, I hate that story.
I did too. So I'm not gonna wails from the grave on him because that's just mean. He's got like 15 yuan T on top of him, so what? He's for all intents and purposes probably dead.
Yeah.
Can I just spit on this? Fucking my
Poison
weapon's
spray.
disintegrated now. Yeah. Well, that's a spell, and so I can't do that.
You can spit in his face. That's a bonus action, sure.
Yeah, I want to spit in his face.
Yeah, just kind of like it's more of like a symbolic gesture. He'll get it.
Can I talk shit to him too? Can I?
Yeah,
because I don't
verbal
know if I'm
action's
gonna
a
get
free
to use
action
this
in my
voice.
games.
I don't
Oh
know
no,
if I'm
you
gonna
already
get to use
attacked
this
and you
voice.
moved. No, talking, that's too much. You can't talk and whatever else in 6 seconds. Ridiculous.
So Zilsi like leans into the general's ear. Suddenly the war is real for you now. I've been in this fight for 3 years, and spits in his face.
When he says that,
I imagine you are like riding on the top of the T-Rex head, like not holding on to anything, just balancing on your own legs out of pure spite for this man. I love this.
The general though, he looks at the T-Rex, he looks at you, eyes fixed, despite the situation he's in, looks cool as ice. And he looks at you and directly in your eyes, and you hear him pull it out, pull the great axe out of the skull of the T-Rex.
You're next.
And that's gonna bring us. What's up? What do you say?
Touch tips later, like.
That would be really nice. Yes. I'm a little busy right now, but it's like 8 p.m. mark.
Meet me in the chat room, Docking Bay 94.
I have a really cool car.
All right, so it's going to.
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
So it's going to be the guard. Zilsi, that brings us to the guards next to Nil. So there's one guard who tries to escape, but instead he's going to slash at Zatsu twice. He's going to miss the first one, and he's going to miss the fucking second one. He's reeling from pain. The second one's going to attack you. He just got sprayed in the face. These die. I'm going to put some. Dude, I am rolling nothing but 3s and 4s and 5s. Okay, hold on. I can do this. 1.
No.
Dude, I fucking hate this game.
Don't do it.
I just want to beat you so bad. 10. Okay, there's a 14 hit.
No. I'm in plate armor, bud.
Dude, I'm using all my dice. Okay, so that brings us to Zatsu. He's gonna hit. Okay, get an unnatural 20. Of course he does. He's gonna. What's he gonna do? He's gonna swing. He's gonna swing, Bada, with his sword. With his sword.
Oh, my sword.
He's gonna do 8 slashing damage to this guy. All right, it's gonna bring us 2. I'm cool again. Jackie, you're next.
Who all is near me as far as enemies?
Yeah, of course. So right in front of you, you just did the bunny hop to one of the doors. You see a T-Rex immediately on your left. He has the general, he is also supporting the weight of Zilsi on top of the general. Sorry, Dylan.
Thank you.
And to the left, you see the guards that are getting much closer. They're about 10 feet now. They're about the group of 20. They're almost there. And that's it. That's all we got. And then a bunch of UNT around you that are bracing for another attack.
I'm gonna motion to Sutliel that we need to run forward and attack the guards that are coming in.
Okay. Got it. And he takes the boomerang. He's about to use it as a melee weapon.
Mm-hmm. I figured he would with the knife bin on the end.
Exactly, yeah.
And Jackie is going to... She's going to be charging forward, and then she's going to jump and attack with the Great Axe, the first guard immediately in front of her.
Okay. So this is the group of 20 that are coming towards you guys? Okay. Yeah. Perfect. They will be... that action's going to be ready, and they're on their way to you. They'll be there soon, they'll be there by next turn. So by the time they get there, I'll have you attack, okay?
Yeah, that works.
Perfect. All right. That's going to bring us to Sepharis as the T-Rex. Sepharex.
Sepharex is seeing Jackie head for the armored caravan. I keep wanting to call it a metal car, but I don't know why that's what I'm going to.
Iron reinforced, yeah.
Iron reinforced vehicular unit. Sepharis is going to start heading that direction as well. Again, chomping on this, guy in her mouth.
Yeah. Roll to
22 to hit?
Hits.
Thanks.
Okay. You never know. 9 plus 4, 13. 19. 25 plus 7 is 32. 32 piercing damage on this guy.
Okay.
And I'm just chomping away at him. And as I use my 50 feet movement speed to get close to the armored vehicles, I want to... I'm assuming I'm going to step over like the bunch of guys that are running from the armored caravan. Yes?
Yes, but you need to attack them. It's not going to be like passive damage.
I'm going to, as I just I'm walking past them, use my multi-attack tail attack to. Okay. I don't want to. I'm wanting to more like disorient them and like sweep them around so that the much weakerly armored UNT people can get past.
Okay, gotcha. You want to kind of do crowd control a little bit.
Yeah, I want to just disorient them. I mean, with that tail swing, so that.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you will not do any damage in the process of it. You're sacrificing your attacks with your tails to do that.
Yes.
I like it. You can do that.
That's fine.
Absolutely.
How far away is from the building we were in? How far away is this tank?
The tank itself, about 50 feet. Mookie, I know.
Cool. I make it all the way to the tank from the building.
Yeah. Is that your 50 foot movement speed?
I have 50 feet movement speed.
Yeah. So the guards that Jackie is anticipating attacking with the rest of the UNT, you run out about 10 feet and you wave your tail and they start to brace themselves with their swords and shields, and you kind of are able to maneuver them around to where the front of the building was, because they're going to go over the rubble that you created. But they're going around, and the UNT kind of get the idea. About 5 stick with Jackie and are prepared to fight, but the rest are able to kind of pick up on your T-Rex body language and begin moving around them, using you as the wall in between. That's going to bring us to those guys are dead. Nil. In front of you. Yep, you're still in combat with Zatsu. Behind you, a lot of the UNT. They seem to have found an area where they have dug up into the river, and water is flowing behind you. The water flowing behind you tells you that they have found another way out. Dangerous, not fucking convenient, but they are getting out. And meanwhile, you have these 3 guards in front of you. 1 is grappled.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Green Flame Blade, and then bring my scimitar down upon them, and that does a 19 to whoever I hit.
19, yeah, right in front of you.
Okay.
You'll probably kill this man.
That is 9 damage. Let me pull up green 1d8. Okay, cool. I also get another attack because I'm a warcaster.
All right.
So that's 3 damage with green flame blade.
Okay. He's looking rough.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him not look rough, and then I'm gonna swing around my other scimitar, just a normal hit. Oh my god, that is 19 plus 6. I'm just gonna assume that hits.
Yeah, that hits. He all of a sudden looks really yeah.
Yeah, the 1d6.
How do you kill him?
3. Well, yeah, that's gonna murder him.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm gonna just straight up just shear him in half.
Long ways? Or like hamburger style or hot dog?
Kind of like an angle.
Like an angle. Okay, cool. Like a tostada.
Angle.
Okay.
A beautiful. I could be your angle or your devil.
That was a really cool thing to say. Zatsu says.
You just like bring your scimitar up. I could be your angle or your devil. Oh, that was so cool.
I'm so glad I died to that.
And then when
At
he
least
dies,
I got to hear that dope line.
As he dies, I want to look to the other horribly acidic burned people who are just having a bad time right now and be like, y'all can leave.
I hope she comes up with cooler things for us when she kills us.
I'm a sex addict.
That's so stupid. All right, they're gonna fucking attack you. So they're gonna.
What a fucking game are you running here, Sumner? What have you invited me to?
The Playotic one. 25 to hit. Actually, this one rolled fine.
Me?
Yeah, and 23. Okay, I'm using this die exclusively. Yes.
Fuck you,
another
dice.
18. Are you kidding me? Okay, that was a 15. Okay, so this guy hits you twice and is gonna hit Zatsu once. You are going to take 9 slashing damage, and 14 slashing damage on top of that. Zatsu is going to take 13 slashing damage, and he's going to miss with the other one because he's grappled. The third one is going to come in and attack you twice as well because they just saw the spray come from you. Miss, and 15 does misses, right? 16, yeah. Okay, so he misses twice. You're able to right out of the way of him.
I pat his butt because of my good game.
He just, and then it's gonna bring us to Jackie, who's preparing for the attack. Actually, I'm gonna give you a free because I forgot to give it to you while they came to you. So you're gonna have a readied action and then your full action. So these guys are being rounded around to you, and one of them's going to go straight for the bunny with an axe, and that's when you're going to attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna. If somebody's coming at me like that, I'm gonna try to like underswipe with my axe.
You go right for his.
Yeah. So really. $14 to hit.
14. Okay. 14 misses. You hear it shink across his armor.
All right, one more time.
Yep.
That is a 15.
15. That also misses. You shink. You hear it. Kunk, kunk. These guys are full plate.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to be able to do right now.
Okay, and then you have your full action now because I gave you the readied action. I meant to give it to you last turn. So now he's in front of you. His armor is scratched. I'll give you that. But now he's in front of you with just about. He's about to swing at you, like baseball style. Well, he's got a shield, so.
I'm going to dodge out of the way. I'm assuming that takes an action.
A dodge? Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to take one action.
And he's got about 10 guys behind him, like, immediately. So, but yeah.
Actually, I'm going to do my bonus action of hopping away.
Okay. So you're going to evade. Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm going to evade with my rabbit hop and go for the next, either them or the next nearest person.
Okay. Yeah, they're a huge mob coming at you. You just hear the clank of chainmail and plate mail, just like. And there's, I want to say 20 guys in front of you. They're all kind of scattered because of Sephiroth, but other than that, the next guy is right next to him. So if you want to get out of his range and into someone else's, you can attack them.
Yeah, I'll attack that person.
Okay.
Right, first one is it's an 8.
An 8. It's gonna miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, and the second one will be... Oh, yeah, 19.
19. That does hit.
All right. 11 slashing damage.
Nice.
Now, a question for you, Mookie. Do you want to smite?
I have been reading about that. I am not doing that yet.
Okay.
It's like an unspoken rule in our group that when you crit,
yeah.
But you didn't crit. But you know,
if you get a good roll, you smite.
Like, you know, paladins don't use their spell slots. I mean, the meme is paladins don't use their spell slots for spells. They use them for smite. Load your holy gun of death.
Well, she's not full paladin, so.
I mean, you still have spell slots and smite slots. I'm sorry, not spell slots. You have smite slots. I'm sorry. I'm
new to D&D. I don't know all the memes. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. Paladin is one of my favorite classes, so I'm well versed in the paladin memes.
All right. So Jackie, we were attacking him. We did some mean damage. Anything else?
That'll be it.
Alrighty, that's gonna bring us to nil. Wait, no, Sephiroth.
So I'm at the tank.
Yes. Yeah, you're at the tank as a T-Rex with the general in your mouth.
Are there any other
And no, Monkey Man, you didn't.
baddies around me?
Baddies around you? No, they're making a beeline for the UNT buildings right now. They are just now realizing that the general is not there and he is in your mouth the whole time. So
I'm going to do my bite on him. You know how I do.
Okay.
You know what I do.
That's a nat 1. All right, next.
Nat 20, baby.
That's gonna bring.
That's another nat 20, baby.
All right, well, how do you kill him? Because you're the least amount of damage you do.
7.
You can roll if you want, but actually, you know what? Just roll it. Maybe you'll survive. Because if I can hit you one more time, I'd be happy. So,
if he survives, I got.
What is 55 plus 7? That is 62 piercing damage.
He had 60 health. So
I just like I don't even like let up to bite down. I just crunch through the rest of his armor and bite him in half.
You just Zilsi leans in. Who's next to now, bitch?
Yep.
He's like, oh.
And Zilsi starts teabagging him.
Hell yeah.
He looks at you and he's bleeding out of his mouth. He's trying to say something, but he can't because his entire chest cavity is completely crushed. And he drops dead weight.
I'm really still on the who did you say was next, bitch? And his last words are just, it was me. I was next.
He's just like,
I've been farting in his mouth the whole time.
Joke's on you. When you die, you shit your pants.
And I had a lot of food today.
I ate Chipotle for lunch.
I was saving it for the camp because they have nice bathrooms here.
So Dylan, you need to roll 3d8 poison damage.
Do I get a con save for this? For half?
Unless you enjoy it,
because it's species.
Ooh, well, would that be disease rather than poison? So it would be like double poison damage?
Yes.
Jackie would notice and be like, who's poison now, bitch?
Yeah. You feel less bad about your poison damage.
I had to steal that from Sparky. That was good stuff.
Yep.
So I'm gonna after biting him in half, open the door.
Walk the dinosaur.
As a TRF. As a TRF. Wow. As a T-Rex.
I'm gonna open the door, get on the floor, and walk the dinosaur.
As Sephiroth or a Rex?
As a Rex. I'm not actually gonna open the door. I just Monkey Man asked if I walked the dinosaur. I was like, okay, I should make a Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur.
I love the Flintstones movie.
But that I'm gonna kind of get defensive around this armored caravan so that we have our getaway vehicle. But that's really it. I can't really hold my action because I used it. I'm just not gonna use my second attack.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. Cool. So the UNT at your feet begin to open the door to the carriage, and a couple of them are hopping on the reins. And this carriage is massive; it can easily hold 20 people.
I mean, it did. It held 20 armored people.
Well, no, they were actually behind them. There was 10 in front, and 10 in back. This thing was only for the giant Goliath man.
That was just for him.
Just for him. The door itself is huge. It's massive.
Big enough for a T-Rex?
Inside, this thing is needlessly glamorous, like luxurious. Like on the inside, there is a plaque just for his axe. There's a huge seat with an obscene amount of wine on the other side where he sat. Like this thing is made for like him traveling in style and way too comfortable. And with all of you guys in it, you're just like, you have to like kind of get up on the seat. Like it's really big. So
when Jackie eventually gets in there, she's just gonna be on the floor.
You're gonna be on the floor. Yeah. Well, you're mega agile though. You just jump. You'd hop. You can hop what? 10, 15 feet? What's your hop? 20?
It's
crazy.
15.
Yeah. Hopping 15 feet. That's crazy cool. But yeah. And that's gonna bring us. So you guys are making the hard escape with the carriage, and the gate is still open right now. You have to turn it around and kind of do it. So Ferris, are you still a Rex?
Yeah, I'm still a Rex.
You're gonna run away as a Rex? Okay, cool. So it's gonna be back to Nil.
Yeah?
This last guy behind here, you begin hearing a sizzling sound. And you see smoke coming out from behind him. And he just drops his weapons, clanking to the ground. And he just says, "This is it." And he begins to sweat, and he looks scared. Your move.
What? What is it? You don't talk, I'm gonna jam this sword in your face.
It's an eldritch horror. That's what it is. It's light.
You can use a bonus action to do a perception if you wish.
I would like to perceive.
Okay, roll perception.
Nat 20.
Real. Nat 20 plus your modifier? Okay.
Yeah.
So you see that he's wearing a backpack behind him. And you see that the smoke is coming from the backpack. You suspect this might be explosives. He looks like the man that has given up.
Cool. I love this. I'm going... Fuck. I'm gonna quickly use suggestion and tell him to just run out the building.
Okay, yeah. You can do that.
I'm gonna lock eyes with him like, run.
Just run. Wisdom saving throw?
Oh.
It would be a...
I rolled a 3. Whatever it is, I failed.
Wisdom 13. Okay, well, yeah, he failed.
This is the worst. I don't think I've ever rolled this bad in my life.
To be fair, we've gotten a total of 6 nat 20s in this group tonight.
Which is wild.
Yeah, y'all annihilated me. This is not an easy fight. You guys made it like mincemeat, but go for it. All right, so suggesting you say run.
Yeah.
And he says, "This is it," and all of a sudden he just immediately runs away and he just makes a beeline, and he runs 30 feet, about 10 feet up the stairs and 20 feet outwards, and you feel the rumble beneath you. Even some wood from the mill falls down from it being within the range of the explosion. And you feel the heat, and even the smoke from it evaporating so much rain at once begins to lift, and you just smell the cinder of burnt flesh.
I look at Zazu and I'm like, okay. That's all.
He's speechless. He's completely speechless as he's fighting. Anything else?
No.
Oh, very nice. General Bancroft is down. Guards, they are all going to begin fighting with the UNT that have remained, as well as Jackie right in front. Jackie, you're gonna take 4 hits from two guards. 18. Another 18. 6. 7. So it's gonna be
2 of them hit.
2 of them hit, baby. All right, so you're gonna take. It takes 20 slashing damage from the two people that are hitting you. You're able to evade exactly half of them, and you take 20 slashing damage as a result. They are aiming to kill, and you see about 4 more guys rush you from each side. While the remaining amount are running towards the T-Rex as they see the carriage is being overtaken. It's going to bring us to Zilsi. What's up?
Question.
Sir.
What's Mal doing right now?
It's a very important question. Answer it.
I'm just curious.
We zoom in on the general being arr, 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 and we zoom into it really closely, and we zoom out, and he's arr, arr, onto this really big sandwich. Mal, he's in a cottage, and it's like raining out. It's actually really nice, and he hears in the distance. And all of a sudden, the old man that they saw, he begins putting in a fire, and Mal's like, "That feels good."
Good for him. Okay, so my next question: where is Sepharis in relation to Zilsi?
Are you not standing on my head?
Yeah. Okay, I still am. Okay, so do any of the teeth appear to be loose that I could remove one to use it as a weapon? Any of the T-Rex teeth?
I mean, you would be ripping out Sepharis' teeth, but
that's fine.
But but to answer your question, yes, it would just take a strength throw, which I know you're not great with.
I'm not, but we'll give it a go.
I'm not, but I want to.
20.
That is 15.
15. Okay. Sepharis, there's so much shit happening in your mouth right now. It's hard to gauge what's friendly, what's not. But all of a sudden you feel blood in your mouth as it begins to gush in your mouth, and you now have a large canine.
Who can I stab? Is there anyone near to stab?
No. Right now you have guards about 20 feet away that are running towards you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hit a couple of, some of these. In the general crotch area.
Okay. Got you.
Some sockets. Yeah.
So, just like, come here, baby. I was in jail for a long time and now I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna hunch down and hang on for the ride because, I got a weapon now though.
All right. Are there any movements, Jackie? What's your plan here, if I may ask? What's your intention here? Are you wanting to fight all of these guys?
Fight them off as best we can to get the rest of them into the caravan.
Okay. Well, they're pretty much loaded up by this point. They're kind of all getting the idea. Did you want to? Let me see here. And the guards was next to Nil. Zilsi did that. The UNT. One of the guards. The next guard next to Nil is the next thing that's going to happen. So we'll get back to you. Guard attack. It's a hit on here. It's a 2 hits against Nil. 6, 12, 17, 18, 23 slashing damage on Nil from the remaining guy. And then Zatsu's also going to get hit. Miss.
I'm looking rough.
Hit. Good. 6, 12, 12 damage on Zatsu. Zatsu's also looking rough at this point. Jackie, it's all you. You have about 10, 12 guards right in front of you-ish. While it's raining, and you hear the carriage begin to roll and turn around with a T-Rex, trying to figure out where its tooth went.
I got my little arms
And Horatius, that's exactly what I thought. More preoccupied with the tooth than the target, and I like that. But Jackie, go ahead.
I have 2 options I could do here, and I don't know which one I want to do.
Okay. Let's talk it out.
I could either try and use my last hop that I can use and get me and my new comrade over to the caravan, or use the scroll of cloud fog and use that quickly to give us a way to get out.
Ooh, that's yeah. Okay. It's up to you. Suliel can't hop.
He cannot, so I'd have to like somehow drag him with me. I will use the scroll.
Nice.
Of cloud fog.
All right, use the scroll of fog, and all of a sudden, and this rain begins to just collect through it. You just see clouds of smoke, almost like the rain is turning into the smoke itself. And you just hear shouting happening.
And I
Absolute
grab
mayhem. No one can see anything that's not right in front of them.
where would if Sutlio was near me, or I pay attention to where he is before using this, I grab him and run off towards the direction I saw the.
We'll just say you do that.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You grab him and you smoke bomb out. And they cannot see you, so they're going to get attacks of opportunity with disadvantage. And knowing my die, you're going to get out of here scot-free. So let's see. I rolled 2 d20s. I rolled 2 1s. So you get out. Wow, I've never had dice so reliably shitty. So I'm like blown away by my dice right now. I'm having a hard time focusing. But
We're gonna go and have a stern
man
talk
has breakdown live on Twitch.
What? A breakdown? I would call it a breakdown. I hate all these things.
Look, God creates man, or God creates dinosaur. God kills dinosaur. God creates man. Man kills God. Man creates dinosaur. Sumner eats dice. Woman inherits the earth.
Pity moment didn't work. Oh, there it goes.
Great. Who got all these dice wet? All right, so
what
perfect.
jerk. Oh man, I can't wait to talk about this.
I hate this so much. You know what? Screw it. Y'all win. So screw it. They all drop dead. They all ragdoll. Just like, you know those like figures that are held together by like string, and then you push the bottom and they just kind of.
Yeah.
They all do that. You guys are able to get out. Where are you going? What's your destination right now? They're kind of following the T-Rex.
Well, before we leave, I was going to stop being a T-Rex and get in the carriage. And
nice.
I was playing defense until we all loaded up. So as soon as we were all loaded up, I don't want to leave big dinosaur tracks to where we're going.
You polymorph back, and then Zilcy still on your head just goes split.
Yeah, it kind of squishes me a little bit.
He's sitting on your shoulders.
I'm dainty.
Can I not have a ride any longer?
I'm a little too small for a ride anymore. We don't have much time. Would you get inside, please?
Sure, that's fine.
Oh, question. Do I still have the T-Rex tooth, or is it a regular tooth? Okay, good.
He just holds a woman's tooth.
I'm keeping. Oh yeah, well, I would have given it back if that
It's a
were the
T-Rex
case.
tooth, but Sephiroth is missing a tooth.
No.
On the inside.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
We'll get you a new one. It'll be wooden.
You can't tell.
Missing.
You can't tell when you're smiling, but it's gone. It's like one of these. A molar. Canine. Oh,
That was a
canine's over
canine.
here. Canines are these.
Yeah. So yeah.
No, I'm not making her like a. No, she still has like her natural beauty. She's very like you can't tell, but she doesn't even notice at first until she's like, what the fuck?
Missing a tooth doesn't mean you're not still beautiful.
Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas
You
like
miss
it's not a
tooth to
big
be
deal at
beautiful,
all.
It's fine.
Yeah.
No, I just
Dylan looks
actions have
upset.
consequences. Actions have consequences. And when you become a dinosaur and you have a crazy snake man who is a stabby person, and he needs a weapon and he sees big teeth that he could stab with, he's going to take it. So now, Dylan, what did we learn today?
Dylan looks actually.
Every single one of mixed characters is just gonna like piss off Sephiroth. That's what we learned today.
I'm now imagining though the scene in Harry Potter where he takes the tooth from the basilisk or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what I like to think. But hey, look, it was the heat of the moment. Decisions were made.
The man was dead. We were escaping, and you're like, I need to do one more thing.
I needed to be prepared.
Technically,
for anything.
Zilsby did not know that the T-Rex used to be Sephiroth.
This is a very accurate point. I saw a big fucking dinosaur. I didn't know it was a beautiful elf woman.
Yeah,
Okay, here's what's going to happen. Ferris is going to die and then get resurrected. That way, her tooth regrows. Because when you get
You want to die and join Jackie as a paladin and with her new cult
Look,
thing going on?
you don't want Sephiroth to be a Sorkadin. That is a broken ass build.
All I'm saying
Remember that
is,
for later.
what did we learn, Dylan?
Not to let Nick near your characters.
Also true. But we think before we polymorph. And don't let me rip a tooth out of your T-Rex mouth.
And mostly the second one.
Somebody just wanted revenge on us in some way, and it involved Dylan.
I'm taking your fucking tooth, Dylan.
Yeah. Got the
Anyways, we're all jumping in the car.
Yeah, we're
and away. I assume we're heading back towards the watermill.
Yeah, because I assume.
Yeah, we got to pick up Nil.
Are they dead? Did we kill them? Did they also did this man just drop dead in front of me as I asked him if he would like to be my angler devil?
And Sutliel and Jackie, this is like everyone's piled in this thing now. It's packed to the brim. I imagine Jackie and Sutliel are hanging on. They're the last people to get onto it, so they're just hanging on the back.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're just hanging on to the back. And you guys eventually approach, about 45 minutes later, you guys approach the watermill, and you see part of it is on fire. It's just, but the light, you see that even though it's night, you see the light, the water, the rain begin to lighten up. And it's slowly putting out the fire, but the fire is still very there. It's starting to spread. Nil, you're underneath the watermill, and you guys are approaching. It's all you.
I don't know what to do in a fire situation.
And we can also call it game if you guys wish.
I mean, do we like Fast and Furious style pull up in this armored caravan and be like, get in, Nil, we're going fucking snake hunting.
Yeah,
but like not killing the snake, we're looking for a snake, that kind of hunting.
Yeah, the carriage you're in approaches the watermill that's currently on fire. You guys are in the same location now.
Oh, we had made it there. Okay.
My apologies.
I heard we were going there. Didn't know we got there.
Oh, yeah. You guys approach there and you see the fire on the mill. Yeah. You guys
are
we see the fire.
Yeah.
Can I leave? Like, are we able to leave the mill? Like,
Yes.
it's not like too on. Okay. I would like to emerge.
Yeah, you emerge from the watermill, partially on fire, but you walk out like a badass.
I look fucked up, but yeah.
And you see a big black circle that has been scorched to hell.
I look at it and I'm like, I did that. I walked past it.
Just a crater in the ground.
That was a clutch use of suggestion, by the way. That was good. I didn't know you had suggestion. That was going to be bad.
All UNT have suggestion.
Mm-hmm. I have it twice for some reason.
Jackie and Sutliel are gonna, since we're outside, we're gonna open doors for everybody and help them in. If we have room to fit people in here.
I don't know how it found us, but that was a fight.
They found you because they're using bad magic.
What do you mean bad magic?
Your eye they took, the eye they took from you, they're using it to see everything you see. And anyone else they let conveniently escape that only have one eye are also being used like tracking beacons. When you told me they let you out, I thought they were going to follow your trail. Broken limbs on trees, bent foliage, footprints in the mud. But no, they're using far more sophisticated magical means of tracking.
My eye.
So we should just take out the other one, right?
That would solve the problem, but I am not for mutilation.
Okay.
Someone else has my eye.
Yes.
I have a question.
And someone else has my tooth.
This is totally up for the DM to
Zilsi
decide.
is polishing this tooth.
But I have Dreams of Serenity, and it says, as an action, you may target a living creature within 10 feet of you that has 0 hit points. This creature becomes stable as you fill their minds with lucid dreams of peace and calm. With that, though, I was wondering if there was a way I could, say, use that and negate the magic that was used.
Describe it again.
Says, as an action, you may target a living creature within 10 feet of you that has 0 hit points. This creature becomes stable as you fill their minds with lucid dreams of peace and calm. The dream is a scene of your choosing. While under this effect, you and that creature share a telepathic bond by which you are made aware of any disruption to the state of dreaming. The bond persists while the target is out of your line of sight and beyond the initial 10 feet requirement up to a maximum distance of 60 feet apart.
I want to say because of the 0 hit point wall there, I want to say no.
Okay, that's fair.
0 HP all day long.
Yeah, no problem. I just
good
thought
question.
it'd be interesting.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
There are ways this could be used to your advantage, believe it. I mean, misinformation is a powerful tool. You just have to be careful with what you see, what you hear, and what you allow them to see and hear. And I say this like both to Zazel and Sutiel?
Sutliel, very close. Very close.
Zoot Suit Riot.
Zoot Suit Riot.
Are we supposed to blindfold ourselves? Blind ourselves fully?
No. In fact, let them see, but only let them see enough to give you an advantage. I look to Zaziel, and you are a capable tactician. Capable enough, yes?
I like to think so.
I'm sure you can come up with creative solutions and ways to give misinformation to the enemy.
It's possible.
But, and I look to Nil, we have other places to go, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, world-destroying serpents to free?
I am in a lot of pain, so I'm just gonna lay down. But yeah, totally.
This could work to our advantage. They took eyes, you say?
Yes.
But our
They're using
ears...
sympathetic magic to see through the other eye, the sister eye, as they called it.
So it's just their vision.
I'm not sure if they can hear as well, but for sure vision. They see what the other eye sees, for sure.
Well, we are typically attuned to using maps and diagrams when planning. It would make sense, as devastating as that thought may be. And he looks to the group of UNT, several of which are missing eyes. Damn it. What if we work together? Where are you trying to go? The Capitol building, no?
I look to Nil.
The underground cathedral.
Beneath the Capitol. Our destination is the same.
Oh. Are
We
you
don't-
also trying to wake up Mom? Titania, whatever her name is?
Titania does not exist.
No, don't tell me that.
There are relics within the Capitol that belong to our culture. If we are to move, we need them. Retain our sanctity, our family, our bloodlines. They're important.
Okay, well you do that, and I'm gonna go find a snake that's gonna destroy this whole place.
That is fine.
Okay.
We are going to head further east. No longer to the
How many
original
slithers?
destination. About 200. So if you are to meet us there, you will have to catch the fuck up.
Well, we're leaving at the same time, so...
Not if I leave first.
You're just forever like one slither ahead of us, and you're just like, catch the fuck up. But we're moving at the same pace, so we can never catch the fuck up. And you sit there wondering, why can't I catch the fuck up?
Yeah, exactly. He just goes boop on your nose. He's going insane. So I actually want to end the game here so we can go over memes. That was really fun, guys. And thank you to everyone. Thank you, Mick, for joining us. I know you've had a long day.
Yeah, I want to grab the axe and give that axe from the paladin to Jackie.
Thanks for having me. Zilsi wraps the end of the tooth with a leather strap, making himself a nice dagger. This is a fine weapon that will be passed through my family. And he walks away.
Nice. I like it. He's just like my tooth.
We gotta get back. Abel's gonna look and be like, "Why are you missing a tooth?" Long
and thank you, Hecate, for the sub.
Abel, you're a DDS, right? Give me a new tooth.
DDS.
Anyways.
Yeah. So Jackie, you now have a great axe. What's your strength though?
That
That is a strength threshold.
Strength is 14.
14. It has to be 14. Good, because you have to have a strength of 14 to even wield it. To wield it with your proficiency. You can carry it and wield it normally, but it is massive. It's fit for a great, the two-handed weapon. It is a +1 great axe with a plus D6 fire damage. It has like an ever-burning flame on the inside that like seeps through the runes that are intricately carved on the outside. Yeah. It's cranked up when he was using it because it has a Goliath buff, but all right.
So it's racist.
No, it's prejudice.
Gotcha.
No, I'm kidding. It's just a Goliath thing. You wouldn't get it. Let's see.
Got prejudice. Got it. Not meaning to extend the joke,
I know.
Yeah.
All right. Twitch holding it together. Wow, that's a good, strong meme to start off, but it's also how we started off, so I get that. There we go. And the T-Rex with the Sephiroth name tag. What? I don't. Was that Naruto running, or is it just like me? Basically the D&D party doing everything and I'm just like scrambling in the background.
I think so.
Gotcha. Yeah, the nat 20s, dude. I was going insane as I portrayed.
We got 6. I got 1 for deception, and then I crit as a T-Rex. Mick crit with a sneak attack. Mick crit again with a sneak attack. I crit with a T-Rex.
Man, if you can do this with rogues, they're fun.
Yeah, if you can crit with rogues, they're great.
If you don't, bad times were had by all.
Dip into champion, so you get 19 are also crits. But you don't belong here. Nat 20s from players. Yeah, the whole you don't belong here, and then all of a sudden he gets fucking pelted.
I can't wait to hear the story of this really cool villain and all the stuff he had planned who just got fucking stomped into the ground by a fucking dinosaur.
Hey, he's just a general.
Something I learned on today is Dylan's day. Something I learned like year 1 of me DMing. So like fucking close to 15 years ago. If you try to make your villain, any NPC cool and likable, your players are going to instantly want to shit on them. It's just the law.
We shit on Strahd, though.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
There's going to be
he's not cool.
Anti-dinosaur runes carved into every post and poll in this fucking country now. It's like, right. You can't polymorph into a dinosaur. Weird.
It's all right. I'll just turn into a giant ape.
King Kong, calm down.
Ape.
And I took that personally.
I saw him, but I said, I can't be a dinosaur. I guess I'll be a giant ape.
What, you got any of the polymorph?
I said, I'll turn into a giant ape.
I don't have it as a soundbite anymore.
God damn
giant
it. I thought you did.
No, I don't.
That's what you were doing.
I just had it on YouTube and I was playing. Oh no, on D&D Beyond. It's the giant ape on D&D Beyond.
Giant ape. Just like saying it.
This next one with Freddie that Freddie made me laugh midstream.
any other measurement, it's 50 feet away. God damn it, Freddie. God, I knew I was gonna get it. I can't be originally I said 50 feet, and then you're like, how far away is it? I'm like, it's still 50 feet. It didn't change.
Well, I didn't remember when I asked. I didn't remember how the number you said. I just was like,
I would never hold you accountable for that. I was just like, I'm not gonna change it because of the meme of me saying 50 feet all the time. 45 feet. How's that? 45.
That's still within my T-Rex 50 feet of movement speed. By the way, the T-Rex got down to 12 health.
Don't underestimate T-Rex and body language.
14.
That's really funny. Combat with nil. I love that meme format. Isn't that normally the comment section or something?
Yeah. It's supposed to be just something that's toxic.
Yeah.
Anything that's toxic.
Jackie with weapons. Oh no.
Jackie barely did shit this thing.
Yeah, you had a tough time with dice, just like me.
Jackie got the UNT out of the building.
True. Yeah. True.
Like the entire objective was to rescue these people, and Jackie was the one who got that done.
The giant ape. There it is. Guard gets green flame bladed. Yeah. That was fun. That was a lot more violent than I expected, honestly. I thought y'all were gonna run quicker, but y'all were like, nope, let's take him down. And then the T-Rex happened. And I'm glad you reminded me about Mal. Like, what's happening with Mal? I always imagine it filmed like a TV show, where it's just like the.
So I'm absolutely going to have at some point when I can, hopefully soon, Hecate put me in makeup, and I'll kind of put some clothing on to look like Mal, and I'm gonna film a few him just doing various things like sipping a mug of tea or like relaxing in a chair.
Oh, like do one where you're like leaning against a window looking out and have it like sprinkled some water on, like the Kermit the Frog. Do you need to recreate some like memes?
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Hold on, Sumner, go back. That last meme, that's a video with sound that you have to hear.
Oh, really?
I put effort into that one.
Oh, did you? Well, Freddie. Oh, this one. Okay.
Yeah. Nil using command.
I was hoping somebody would.
Run. Yeah. Run. Damn. Yeah, that's a good format for that. Think before polymorph. The party happy to escape. Nil escaping the burning mill, and Zephyr missing the tip. Yeah. I know it's your own meme,
hey, look,
but
you know what? Cindy Crawford has a mole. The Mona Lisa's like not smiling or whatever. Like even the most.
Are you dunking on Cindy Crawford's mole?
I'm just saying, like even
recognizable
imperfections make things that much more beautiful. Also, thanks for the tooth, friend. Just missing a canine.
Freddie, you son of a bitch.
It could be on the bottom. I don't know. It's your choice. It's your choice where it's missing from. But it is a canine.
Thank you for that power. You're the one who took it, so technically you're the one who could say which tooth you took.
We're going to the top left one. You're missing the top left canine.
Oh, the same one that's actually crooked in my actual mouth? Got it.
Oh, it is? I did not know.
I got a crooked tooth right here.
Okay, the right one then. Smart guy.
Wow. Now I'm not matching my character. I'm just going to make everything sound awful.
God, that's funny. Oh, I'm dead. What's the rage phrase?
I'm dead.
It's 50 feet away.
It's 50 feet away.
You don't belong here?
Please.
Thanks for the tooth, friend.
Favorite
Thanks
parts?
for the tooth, friend.
Oh yeah, favorite parts.
Also, Mick, thanks for joining us today. I appreciate it very much.
No problem. I knew Nelly was going to be out, and I was like, well, I know they're in some shit, and if it serves the story purpose, I thought I was going to get to roleplay a little bit more with this guy, but I got to stab a lot. So that's always cool.
Yeah. I knew it was going to be combat. I wish I could have given you more of that, but who knows?
It's all good.
Zelsi survived, so maybe come back.
He did. I thought he was going to die too, so I was like,
and now he's got a T-Rex tooth spear dagger.
It's a dagger right now.
Hell yeah.
I will say, I'm going to keep the T-Rex thing in mind, and I'm going to start hitting a little harder. So just...
well, just so you know, Sumner, I bring that out. The bigger you come in, the bigger I respond. So, like...
Okay, yeah.
You bring in a guy that literally rips the door off the handle and, like, calls lightning through the ceiling. I'm like, okay.
I can't.
That's how hard we're going.
Somebody's going to come in bigger. Dylan's
Man,
gonna jump off a building and polymorph into a whale.
Yeah, I can't wait for Tiamat to show up next week and fucking kill you, because that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna be like, "Oh, you hit hard, do you, Tiamat?"
Oh, I can only hit so hard.
Yeah, I can hit harder.
You do have an entire monster manual.
I know. No, I'm kidding. It's not player versus DM. I'm just kidding.
We're gonna have therapy in the next Playotic Pod recording, where Sumner lies on the couch and tells me how the players.
They were mean to me, and
they ruined my cool shit.
My dice wouldn't roll over the 7.
You did get your dice were destroying you,
dude. It was so bad. I've never rolled so many ones.
I've never rolled that well. It was unreal,
dude. I was like surprised when I saw a 7. I was like, wow.
That's a good number.
The highest
I don't know, that the paladin hit me every single time.
He has a very high modifier.
In your health.
Yeah.
He had to have, his modifier had to have been like plus 12 then, because you got 25s a couple times.
I certainly did.
Well, my favorite part was when...
Yeah, what's your favorite part, Mookie? Please.
My favorite part, Neil essentially commanded the guy to go blow himself up.
That was my favorite part.
That was such a good part.
I was like,
just
staring at my
the hissing of a bomb, and he's just like, "This is it. I'm gonna die here." And it's like, it's in the backpack, and she just chef's kiss.
It's just like the fucking scary situation, and all of a sudden you like not weapons. You're just like you just run. And then just that's so good. Yeah, but I'm sorry to keep you a lot waiting. I know it's really long combat.
No, it was fun.
It was great.
But I appreciated everyone.
It was great, even though Jackie didn't get to combat. Hardly.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite part, Ash? I didn't want to talk over you.
I just like throwing acid on people.
You get a weirdly large amount of satisfaction from that. I think that's. Do you wish you could do that?
Huge spray of acid.
You fantasize doing about that in real life, don't you?
Yeah, and people I don't like, I just want to spit acid on them.
God, I wish I could just unhinge my jaw and launch acid at their face.
Look, when I go to Walmart and there's a whole family standing in the middle of the aisle that I want to go down and they're not moving and staring at me, I just want to spit acid on them. It's a very specific thing.
All right.
So, maybe raid phrase should be time to get new dice?
Yes.
Ooh, well, that's a good one.
Dice. It's a little hurtful, but it's true.
Oh yeah, Monkey Man's favorite part was getting revenge with the t-shirt.
Revenge with the t-shirt.
I did not plan this out, but the t-shirt I'm wearing today. Everyone commented on everyone's t-shirts except mine, but I.
Oh my god.
Was that the plan?
It was not the plan. I was like, all right, we're getting to combat. There's a big guy coming. He's got big plate. Sumner likes his big, cool NPCs. What do I got spells-wise? Polymorph. What's 8th level polymorph stuff? And I was like, 8th level beasts. T-Rex.
That could be a dinosaur. Dino DNA.
God, one of these days I will create a scary person. One of these days.
Oh, he was scary for like 5 seconds.
I felt tension, and then fucking Dylan just turns into a fucking T-Rex, and that just went out the window. I'm like, well, okay. I'm not scared for any of you now.
Safaris has 11 AC and 50 health. One attack, that lightning almost bloodied her.
Yeah, that would have killed you.
Oh, really? Okay, I feel better about that. My old man was
just
terrifying.
The lightning
really?
dex save brought me to 34 out of 50 health.
Damn. All right. Well, all right.
And the T-Rex got down to 14 hit points. So.
All right. Let's transform this little fucking raid. What was it? Time to get new dice.
We're back tomorrow with lasers and liches.
Whoa, both?
Lasers and liches tomorrow.
Damn.
Lasers and bitches.
Lasers and liches. That sounds dope.
Come join the Deathmatch King, the WWWWC champion, Lucio from Overwatch. Well, no, Hecate won't be there tomorrow. Mist won't be there tomorrow. But it'll be me, Zach, and Nolan doing stuff.
Hell
Nolan
yeah.
or Zach's playing first, but as a Gundam.
Who's on second?
I hear there's some.
No, he's
sick
literally
new,
first.
Oh, he's actually first. How funny.
Yeah, he's actually first if he got transformed into lasers.
I
Transported
love
into lasers and
that.
liches.
Oh, I'm so glad
the
he
first
reprised
session he
him.
was asking. Yeah, he was asking about Strahd the first session. It was great.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
All right, guys, timer's about to go. Good night, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.
Peter Cheesers.
Have a beautiful time.
Have a beautiful time.